Yo, 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 what's going on out the fight? What is your boy Money back with another one, man? And we here to talk this boxing, fam. Yes, sir. Knockout boxing, my bro, in the building. What's going down, champ? You know how I get down, bro. Oh man, that knuckle mania, that BKB shit there yesterday, huh? I want to see them girls fight. My brother Omega, Big Tony, what's going down? Smooth Grooves, going down, my bro. Man, my brother Smooth Groove, thanks so much for the donation, champ. Much love, much appreciated, fam. Appreciate that, my brother. Real nigga shit. Real nigga do real shit. Miss Lori, how you doing, Queen? Hold on, I gotta put this. Gotta drop this in the chat. Miss Lori, make sure you drop that link, love. Oh man, I appreciate whatever you're saying, bro. It don't matter what it is, champ. It could be a fucking dollar, bro. That's your hard-earned money. I'm appreciative, bro. Thank you so much, man. All love, Smooth Groove. You already know how we get down, champ. I think my bro John Kramer just donated. Thank you so much, bro. Much love, much appreciated, fam. I'm coming, y'all. Sending out a few. I'm gonna send out a few notifications. I gotta put this. I gotta drop this down for my brother, Junior the Truth, too. How y'all feeling out there though, man? How y'all doing? Few topics to touch on. Make sure y'all go follow that Facebook group Miss Lori just dropped. Drop that link, knockout. Yes, sir. Y'all make sure y'all follow, man. Rundown look fire. Can't wait to hear your thoughts on this shit. Oh yeah, we about to cook, bro. We about to cook. Damn sure about to cook, fam. First, I gotta pin that up though. Feel me? Gotta get the plug in for JTT. Oh man, I forgot. Uh, I already know. I see my brother Megan her saying already. Make sure you put that code in. My brother Blue, what's going on, Blue? That's right, man. Y'all in the building. Make sure y'all go shop at the Black Gentleman Grooming Company for your latest and greatest grooming products. Use the code MoneyB314 for 10% off your full purchase, man. Go show love to my big brother Junior the Truth. You feel me? You got everything you need over there, man. Like I said, from combs to if you got a bird, he got the products for the bird. He got everything you need. You feel me? Coffee mugs, coffee beans. He got t-shirts. Show some love to the Brody. Grab you 2 or 3 of them t-shirts, man. Y'all show some love. Support your own. You know what I mean? We all we got. If you want to see our brothers get and sisters get to the top, then support. You feel me? Show some support. Show some love. Soccer Training Club say salute, fam, and chat. We need a cash app sign for donations. For donations, my brother. Oh, they go to cash app down there, soccer training. Yes, sir. Always love the blue. Hey, Blue, I didn't know you had David Benavidez on the show, man. I was in there, but I had left out and shit. I was in there for a minute too, bro. All right, let me see this. Finish up these notifications real fast. And like I say, make sure y'all go follow Loyalty Promotion in Boxing. Show Miss Lori Reed, you know, her boxing group some love. Well, it's our boxing group now. If you become part of the family, you know what I'm saying, it's one of them groups you damn sure go enjoy. Go on and leave a post, man. Keep it boxing. Keep the bullshit away. I sure want to check out that burnt knuckle shit that's going down though. Look like it's gonna be pretty cool. All right, there we go with those links, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Few things to talk about. We all know Tank. Tank had hurt his hand. I don't know if it's a broken hand or a sprained hand, but it sounded like it's a broken hand for Spawn. As Lori say, you know when I seen Tank on your title, that's our champ her and be more. You know I know Queen. Tank my guy, though. I ride for Tank heavy. And I got it coming back, my dude, today, because you know they out here on this bullshit. They out here on this bullshit. Like my brother Omega say, get that soap and wash our ass. You feel me? Yes, sir. Yeah, they out here on that bullshit, Miss Laurie. They, you know, I haven't looked at the interview with the guy he sparred, but I'm most definitely go check it out. You know, I'm most definitely going to check it out. No, he was on Fred's show. You know, from my understanding, the spawn was on fire. It happened in East Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken, or Atlanta, some part of Atlanta, but I think it was East Atlanta. And we go click on it, though. We go click on it. But you know, I'm noticing this pattern, right? I'm noticing this pattern, and y'all tell me if y'all notice it as well. You know, because everybody that get into the ring in sport tank, right? If they have some success, you know, that's the only sport you hear about. That's the only person, like, everybody that goes spawn, you know, my dude Devin talked about his spawn with Tank. We know the kid Lolo Jones came out, talked about this spawn with Tank. You know, now we got this kid, my bad, y'all. Now we got this kid, Brian Norman Jr., you know, coming out talking about this spawn with Tank. So it seems like everybody want to get they, you know, they shine off of, you know, GTD when they go in there and support my dude, dog. You feel me? Everybody want to talk about they spawn with Tank, bro. They feel like that's they ticket through the door. You know, sport Tank, have some success. Go tell everybody you did good against Tank. Let everybody know you spoiled the big dog Tank and you know you had your success in the ring. Which I don't knock it. You feel me? I don't knock it at all. Now we got one of the hottest motherfuckers in the game like Javante Davis. If you can get a sparring session with him, if you can have some success against him, you feel me? We know that ain't a real fight. We know it ain't a real fight. You know, we know in a real fight, glove could be smaller with no headgear. And we know it's a possibility that one of them shots that Tank hit your ass with probably could have been the last shot your ass took and you be on your ass or be on your face. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna let people have their little shine with the sparring shit. We'll let them have their little shine with the sparring shit. You feel me? I don't know if y'all remember the name. Sorry, y'all. I don't know if y'all remember the name Paul Spetterford, right? We know Paul Spetterford was a fighter. Y'all remember when Paul Spetterford sparred Floyd Mayweather, he had some success? But what did it do for him? Didn't really do too much for him. But they used to run with that. They used to run with like everybody used to spar Floyd has success, they used to run with it as well. The only dude that had success against Floyd Mayweather and Spawn and didn't run with that shit was Earl Spence because everybody else talked about it. Everybody else talked about it. Brian Norman Jr., I believe he's saying he beat Tank up, as everyone always says. Yeah, right? But like I have to look at the entire interview. I still got to look at the entire interview. I wish I would have watched it, but I had to try to take a fucking nap before. You know, I was looking at BFTB shit and that. They just took the cake. But, you know, we'll see how far these guys go in the professional world. This lawyer say, I got into it with the guy's father last night. He's real disrespectful. On the boxing channel, see, they say Tank disrespectful, but they won't say that they disrespectful themselves. And it might have some validity to what Tank is, but how do you guys act outside the ring as well? Don't try to throw shots at one man and don't take credit for your own shit. Because if I'd have seen him talking shit to Miss Lori, yeah, man, he would have had some words. I don't give that Mac gangster you're supposed to be. Or what the fuck you known for. You feel me? My bro Key in the building, say smash on that like button as you come in the building. Turn them bright lights on, put on the lighted gloves, and take off the headgear. Then we can see what's up. Big facts, bro. Big facts. This lawyer said on my page, I got some good info. We'll have to talk, baby. We'll have to talk. But you know, I'm hearing the sparring was fire, right? I'm hearing the sparring was fire. Dude did his thing, Tank did his thing. You feel me? Banging it out, going back and forth. Heard he punched the bus Tank nose and shit like that. Probably landed a good shot. You know, Tank had yellow bright ass nigga. You know, so he probably landed a good shot, got some blood about that shit. But that's what happened when you dogging it out. You know, that's what happened when you dogging it out, bro. You gonna land some good shots. And you might get that shot in where you can bust the nose. You know what I mean? Mad Chad, what's going down? What's going down? Cash Man, what's going down? So you might get some good shots in, man. So it's hard to say, right? Tank hand okay. Words from Tank. Now I'm hearing that's supposed to be a broken hand, man, Chad, but I don't know. I'm asking Miss Lori. Now Miss Lori in tight. You feel me? So I'm just hearing, you know, supposed to be a broken hand, but we'll see if it's sprained or something like that, bro. We won't really find out until we see Tank or get the real word from Coach Cal. Matter of fact, let me hit Coach Cal up, man. Let me see something real fast. Let me see something, bro. Let me see if we can get Coach Cal in the building or get him on the phone for a few seconds to see what's up. Let's see what's up, man. Hope Calvin is available for at least 20 minutes, man. Let me see what's up with Coach. See if we can get Coach on her and get a little few tippers and whippers, you know. Oh, I'm happy you brought that fight up, Mad Chad. I can talk about that, bro. But you know, once you got a fight going on, man, and you see, sorry, you got a sparring going on, and you having a little success out there in the streets, you know, a lot of people go run with it. And I ain't saying it's a bad thing. I ain't saying it's a bad thing. But we gotta look at spawn as well, dog. We gotta look at spawn as well. Cause, you know, a lot of people, like I can say, I'm seeing a lot of people taking spawn and they running with this shit like it's going to make them a fucking a superstar in the ring or something. You know what I mean? Like my man Knockout said, let's see what you do under the motherfucking bright lights, bro. Let's see what you do under the bright lights. That's when it count. That's when it count. You feel me? Coach, what's going down, Coach? What's going down, Coach? Hey, Coach, I had watched the fight, which I had saw it before, but I went back and watched it again because I haven't watched it in a long time. Duran and damn man, where my fucking head at? God damn, bro, I need to slap my goddamn self. Barkley, damn, I ran Barkley and Duran, Coach. I went and watched that bitch, dog. I hit Mr. Barkley up too to see if we can get him on the show. I hit him up too, bro. See what's up with him. See if we can get him on the show. Yep. I hit him up, Coach. I'm gonna see what he say. Man, you talking about leather band landed, boy. God damn. Barkley, man, that jab was so beautiful and crisp, bro. If he would just kept the jab, but he started banging him, and then, man, Duran kept timing that motherfucking hook of his, bro. I don't know how he kept coming over that hook because he was getting in close. But if he'd kept that jab, but man, them body shots, look at her, bro. Them goddamn body shots. Lord. Lord. Iran Barkley had some body work for your ass, bro. But so did the Duran though, man. That shit was epic, dog. That shit was epic, dog. We don't get that type of shit today. Unless we get it from we get a few of them. I ain't gonna say that type of fights, but that shit, man, we had that shit today. If we had that shit today. Okay, Miss Laurie, I showed you that Cal up behind the scene to see what's up, to see if he got a little time for 15 to 20 minutes. But yeah, bro. So we seen them dudes sparring Tank, you know. So you know you're supposed to take your little shine with it, but you got to continue that shit under the bright lights. And like I say, my man's undefeated. He got cracked. I think he was 14-0 with 10 knockouts, if I'm not mistaken. You know, so he looking good. He fight at 140 pounds. My personal favorite fighter of all time is Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Who you got, Monty? Of all time, man? Of all time is Sugar Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray Robinson of all time. But I still got to give my man Jack Johnson his credit. Because to do what Jack Johnson did in those times, bro, what Jack Johnson did, the way he carried himself, you know what I mean? All the shit he was doing back in those days, you got to have some big ass kahunas on you. You got to have some big ass kahunas on you. You feel me? And Jack Johnson was a bad motherfucker. You feel me? A bad motherfucker. Yeah, but Sugar Ray Robinson of all time, you know, Muhammad Ali right there. But I got Floyd as my GOAT only because of the mentality wise. I think Floyd can fight in any era. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody get this shit twisted and fucking around. People be thinking Floyd be soft because they be trying to look at the ass end of his career. He had hand problems. That's gonna be one thing that probably bothered his ass. But Floyd is a fucking dog. You feel me? Floyd cut from that cloth. Don't get it fucked up. Floyd cut from that cloth. You feel me? He just did what he did because they tried to break him mentally. They tried to break Floyd Mayweather mentally, bro. They tried to break him mentally, bro. PGH was going down. Calvin Johnson in the building was going down, bro. Oh, bro, I'm supposed to hit you, man. I'm supposed to hit you, bro. I done got some shit. No, I ain't email you, bro. I'm gonna call you. I got your number. I got you locked in. Bro. Hey, we went live today on Beatboxing. Check it out. Man, I saw that, bro, but I didn't know y'all was live. I know he put something up. It didn't show that it was live, though, coach. It ain't show that it was live. I thought he had just dropped the video. Because I seen him say something about, damn, what it say? Damn, I forgot what it was, though. But I'm damn sure go check it out. Otherwise, I would have been over there, dog. I would have been over there to fuck with y'all. Hell yeah, I would have been over there to fuck with y'all, bro. But they try to break Floyd mentally, bro. And I'm gonna get back to the show, y'all. I'm still talking on Tank and his phone. But they sent Mike Tyson to jail, right? They try to send Ali to jail. They made rules for Jack Johnson. The bronze bomber, you know, Joe Louis, he couldn't celebrate after knocking motherfuckers out. You feel me? So they was making up a whole lot of shit for our fighters, man. But Floyd Mayweather, they ain't want Floyd to get to 50-0. They ain't want Floyd to get to 50-0. Trust and believe me when I tell y'all that shit. That's why they sent him to jail. Don't believe they sent Floyd Mayweather to jail because he was no fucking woman beater. Don't believe that stupid shit. No. I believe Floyd when he say restrained. You know, rest in peace to his baby mother Josie. You know what I mean? I believe when he say restrained her because she was whatever the situation was, but he never put his hands on her. You know, otherwise they would have had pictures and some more shit. You know, degrading the fuck out of Mayweather as a woman beater. But behind the scenes, the powers that be, they sent his ass to jail, but they tried to break him. And not only sent him to jail, they had that motherfucker locked down in a hole for the majority of his time in jail. For the majority of the time in jail. So if you send a motherfucker to jail that never really been in jail, you lock him in a hole, you trying to break him. You're trying to break him. You know, and Floyd came out strong on their ass. Came out stronger. Let's get back to this form. It's all right, you know, to go in there and have a good sparring session against a motherfucker like Tanker, 2 division world champion, you know, one of the stars in boxing, maybe arguably the youngest, hottest star in the game. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Gervonta Davis. So you want to link your name to the top motherfuckers, you feel me? But don't go too far. Don't go too far. You know what I'm saying? And I wish I had watched this interview so I can explain more of what really happened, because you know my man saying, you know, he supposedly scored Tank 25 rounds, and he arguably get Tank 2 or maybe 3 rounds out of 25 fucking rounds of sparring. 25 rounds of sparring, and you maybe get Tank 3 rounds. Boy, that is total domination. That is no way, no how I can see you whooping Tank for no goddamn 22 rounds out of 25. Right, Miss Laurie. 18-0. How many knockouts? He supposed to have some pop on. What do you got, like 14 knockouts? I mean, if Miss Laurie said, I'm gonna ride with the queen. He said his father is an asshole. I don't know him though, so but I understand you, Miss Laurie, say he was talking crap to you. You feel me? 15 knockouts. So the kid might got some pop, right? Hold on, my brother Tay in the building. Tay said I was there on Monday, Wednesday when they were sparring. Brian Norman Jr. actually my sparring partner as well. Okay, Tay. But it's just hard for me to believe though, Tay. Like, I don't think, like you said, out of 25 rounds, I can't see him whooping Tank for no 23. Now I can see that shit being heated. I can see it now. He's supposed to believe he won the sparring if you in there, you handling your business. But I just can't see 23 rounds of total domination. That's total domination. God damn, next. Motherfuckers. That's total domination. And I respect him. I respect him, right? Like I say, he hits like he's set 100. He hits like he 178 pounds or 180. I know he got 15 knockouts out of how many 18 fights. You gotta have some pop in that bitch. You gotta have some pop. You gotta have some pop. Feel me? Cops had to protect Hagler from fans throwing bottles at him. And I heard the shit was heated and the shit was fire, bro. I heard it was heated and fire in that bitch. You know what I mean? And like both of them boys did their thing. I heard it was a high level intensity sparring match. You know what I'm saying? And I can respect that. But it's still sparring. It's still sparring. You know what I'm saying? It's still sparring. Because we all know with the head girls off with smaller gloves, if you got that real pop, you got that real catch your ass. Hold on, Tay say, man, listen, man, I don't tell in-house sparring, but man, it was lit. No, I tell you, I heard the stories, champ. You feel me? I heard the story. I heard that shit was intense. You feel me? I ain't here to talk about all the outside shit, but I heard that shit was intense. I'm just gonna talk about what was in the ring. You know, both of them boys raised their intensity level. It was high class. Like the shit was motherfuckers to pay to see it. It's certain sparring that you would pay to see. Some sparring matches be better than fucking boxing matches, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I heard that them boys when that the intensity level was up. And look, I'm not gonna deny that my man's probably got the best of Tank in the ring. I'm not gonna deny that. You know, shit happens like that. But I ain't gonna sit up here and say Tank. You know, if y'all scored 25 rounds, you saying you give them two, arguably. You know what I'm saying? It was 18 to 20. Okay, 18 to 20. All right. I'm just going off what they saying he said on Fred, and that's why I should have listened to that motherfucking interview too. But I'm just going off of hearsay a little bit, you know. But I gotta go check it out because I heard like he sound like he's solid as fuck. He a trill one, so I'm most definitely going up there to hear for that reason. And then 18 and 0 with 15 knockouts, you gotta respect that shit. You gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? I see my friend kick fighters. I see my friend kick fighters ass and spawn. Friday night fights get kicked. Say, mother, have a good day and spawn. Go to the fight, get their ass whooped on. But nah, bro. So, you know, you respect that. You respect it. But it still comes down to, you know, it's still spawn. But iron sharpen iron all the time. Man, Knockout was just talking about that shit. Valerian Steel would sharpen Valerian Steel. You know, the kid is real good. Yeah, I heard that the boy's a beast. You know what I'm saying? It was my first time hearing of him, so I'm damn sure gonna be locked in. I'm gonna be locked in like a motherfucker now. I'm gonna be locked in like a motherfucker now. You feel me? Because that's what it does for you. You feel me? It do get you to that level, right? You going there, you have good fucking scoring with Javante Tank Davis. Now your name blow up like that, and now you got motherfuckers. Okay, let's see who he is. Now let's see what he do. But I'm surprised though. If you 18 and 0, 18 and 0 with 15 knockouts, I haven't even seen you. That's some bullshit. But we go see what's cracking. Miss Laurie say the kid is real good, so I gotta keep it real. The kid is real good. Say he real good, huh, Miss Laurie? You gotta keep it real. Matter of fact, we're gonna check out some of that interview together, man. I want to hear what he got to say. He said that shit been brewing for a long time. Man, I heard they don't like each other. Man, I'm hearing they don't they don't like each other, bro. Hold on, y'all. My little nephew. He been on Showtime, so I did. Hold on, y'all. Dang. Tay said he been on Showtime, so I probably seen the fight. Didn't even pay attention, bro. Fred asked him his top lightweights, and he said he got Ted Fimo, then Devin, then Tank. I don't know, bro. Well, I can't knock him. You gotta understand this, knockout. You gotta understand this. Like if some people look at certain skills, you can't say that, you know what I'm saying? You can't do that because when you ask me the top lightweights at 35, I got T.O., I got Devin, then I got Tank, then I got Ryan Garcia. That don't mean that I think T.O. or Ryan or Devin can beat Tank or that, but that's how it is. T.O. got 3 scraps, Devin got 1 scrap, Tank, Ryan. That's how I got my shit. I got my order just like that. That's my order. But I think Tank beat them all. But that's my order. I got to keep it real, bro. He turned pro at 16. Damn. Where he started in New Mexico, Tay? On the mic with Turns Belly. What's going down, fam? B&B, what's going down, bro? What's going down? Miss Laura would say the father and Tank had words before I even started. Oh yeah, I know, Miss Lori. I heard about the stories. I heard about the stories, baby. But you know, I'm gonna keep the stories out of. We gonna keep it in the boxing ring. We gonna keep it in the boxing ring, love. You know, people like to run with shit. We can talk about that outside of this. In my eyes, Benavidez will beat Plant, Boo Boo, Billy Joe, Charlo. Yeah, Benavidez a here dog. I like Benavidez a lot. Benavidez, I like his attitude. I like his energy. Just gotta stay, just gotta stay 100% dedicated. Hell yeah, they got it popping before shit even got started. Man, I heard that shit was. I heard it was some real trill motherfuckers in the building on both sides. Yeah, that East Atlanta boys ain't no joke. I heard some trill was in the building for real, for real. Real for real. You hear me? All right, y'all. Listen, we gonna go over this. We gonna go over this interview together. Nah, not these days, man. Chad, what happened in Spawn? That shit is all over the world nowadays. Lolo heard, yeah, I heard about Lolo, man. But see, that's my thing. You know, I don't know. But we gonna go over this Spawn. We gonna listen to this interview together. We ain't gonna listen to the entirety, but I want to check out some of it. Check out the kid, get a feel for him. You can't help but like David attitude. Facts. I don't see it, Mad Chat. Can't trust a fighter with horrible feet. Benavidez is a beast, though. They sparred years ago. Salute everybody in the chat. Man, they keep talking about that BBC shit. I got a BBC documentary. Mother just say BBC. Motherfucker thingy.
Appreciate you. Thanks, TV, aka Pastor Pauls. Appreciate you, mate.
Shouts out to Fred, man.
Fred Norman Jr., man. What's up, man?
Fred, don't copyright my shit, Fred, or I'm gonna find your ass, champ.
Man, what's up, man? Pleasure to meet you, man. Pleasure to meet you, man. Thanks, King. I appreciate you. Tay Jones for setting this up, man. So, man, you the man of the week, man. Yo, who's that? Your uncle? Who's that? Your uncle on Instagram, the one that drives the trucks? No, that's my dad. That's your man. That's your biggest fan. That's your biggest fan. Yeah. In the world. Yeah. He was like, we gonna go live for this part, but yeah. Let's take. Oh no, you sparring tape there. Oh wait, back. Let's bring people to breath on the history of y'all. So a very long time ago, I was 16 years old. I think he just won the championship versus Jose Pedraza. And he came in for some work. Same thing with Tay Jones. Back then, Tay Jones helped us out with this one too. He told us about us. I mean, he told him about us and everything like that. So he finally said he could come in and get some work.
Shouts out for Tay for making all that shit happen. I see you moving and grooving, Tay. I see Tay moving and grooving. Got the boy to work with Tank. Got the boy on motherfucking hey Tay. So the boys top y'all 5% or something, man.
So he came in that day. I think we did only 7 rounds, and I beat him up that time too. It wasn't nothing. For the most, it wasn't no whooping. Like it was just me beating him up. For the most part, it wasn't no crazy stuff. It was just me just beating him up for the whole time. He just wasn't doing nothing. So on that one, I mean, I beat him, but I really wasn't showing anything crazy. But at the same time, I was 16 and I was still an amateur, so I guess you can't say that's crazy. And he a champion too. So then we'll try to spar him for the longest. After that, he finally came Monday. How many rounds y'all do? The
first time?
I'm not saying. I'm just fucking around.
Oh, the first time I did about like 7. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me also add this at the end. At the end of the 7th round, even back then, he was talking crazy. The dude disrespectful, I ain't gonna lie to you. But he was talking crazy that time too. So the 7th round, my daddy said, "Do me a favor." He was talking to my daddy. He said, "Do me a favor, hurt me by hurting my son." So he said, "All right." So he tried to knock me out. The round started. He got me in the corner. I backed up in the corner, and he was trying to go crazy. He was trying to wild out, but I ain't no punk. So we was going back and forth. About like 30 seconds. If that, I'm gonna say about 20 seconds. I had hurt him, and he held me for the rest of the round. 2.5 minutes, he held me for the rest of the round.
For 2.5 minutes, he held you.
Yes. Listen, not only did he held me. The whole time, he was still talking crazy. He was still talking to her the whole time. So.
Damn, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. Tank, you my dog. But the way this boy talking, Miss Lurie, this boy ain't lying. The way he talking, these ain't no lies. I'm sorry, man.
I mean, it was good work. He taught me a lot. It got my confidence up at 16 years old. So now, later on down the line, we going. He supposed to come through plenty of times, but it never happened. So now, Monday, he finally came in.
How about Tank Davis, right? People in the chat. I just want you to sparring Tank Davis. It's very public online, dog. If y'all don't know the stories, man, this is some good stuff right here, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. So Monday, he finally came in. Mustafa had helped us out. He had set it up. Javante posted a story saying, "Can you get some work?" He asked Mustafa to help out get some work. Mustafa hit us up. Of course, we down. We don't care about who we sparring. So we came in. That time we did I think we did 5 rounds Monday, and then we cut the bell off. We did 5 rounds and we cut the bell off. So in those 5 rounds, we was going at it then too. I ain't gonna lie to you. He a lot tougher than he was when I was 16. But still, I gave him that work. Even still, he came in tougher and everything. But once again, I'm older and I'm tougher too. So I came in hard too. He was still talking reckless even at the beginning. Before we even got in, he was talking crazy. So now we in Georgia, so I got the whole Georgia on my back. I'm not gonna let my city down. So we're just going at it. And of course, when we go at it, I always win because I just got more. No disrespect to anybody, but it's just what it is. But
Valentine say, "Money, I know this ain't no hype, bro. Let's listen to it, then I get my assessment afterwards, bro." I said what I said earlier, though, but I know when somebody telling the truth, and I know when somebody ain't telling the truth. You feel me? I think I'm a good judge in character, champ.
I just got more. I had more fight in me. So he'll throw the little spurts. He got 10 or 15 seconds going at it. And then he'll die down. And that's when I pick it right back up for the rest of the round. I'm going crazy. So now we finally cut the bell off. We went 20 minutes straight. I guess he thought he the one who said cut the bell off. I guess he thought that was gonna scare me or something. But I'm beat. I ain't scared of nothing. I ain't no punk. I'm in shape for everything. We get this work. So he cut the bell off, and we were just going for the longest. And then that one was real good. And at the end, he just started laying on me a lot. So we just stopped it because that was pointless. We wasn't getting no work no more. He was dead. So we just got out the ring. We cool. So now I guess he thought that sparring session was a fluke, and I had a good day or something. So he had set it up for yesterday, which was Wednesday, and he said, "No, this time we ain't set no rounds, we ain't do nothing. We just go, we just win." On this one, we ended up doing probably about 20 rounds, maybe more than that.
What? With normal well, obviously in sparring you get more than one. With 1 minute breaks?
Yeah, we weren't gonna do 30 seconds, but Mustafa gave it a minute. He said do 3-minute rounds, 1 minute break. I don't even go 30 seconds, but he said 3-minute rounds, 1 minute break. So we ended up doing 20 rounds.
Are you serious?
Yes, you can ask Tay, ask anybody that was in the fight.
Climb the fuck out. Y'all niggas did 20 rounds dog. Shut up. I mean, both y'all niggas, dog.
Oh yeah, look,
Both y'all niggas. Wow.
look, I'll say this right now. I don't like Tank because he's very disrespectful. I will say that right now. But I will also say this: that boy got hard, he's tough, and he deserved to be a champion. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like Tank. I have no reason to say none of this stuff. That boy good though. I'm not.
You see, that's respect right there, bro. That's respect right there. You feel me? That's respect. So that's why you gotta listen, Valentine. You gotta listen, champ. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get my assessment. Like I said, I don't know, girl. I don't agree with the Tank only won 3 rounds shit. But when you in the heat of the moment and you in there sparring, you go feel like you won all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But you got spectators in there that was watching this shit. Tay Jones was in the building. You had a few people in the building, man, that say that shit was heated. It was great sparring. They not gonna let us know everything because they big dogs. That's what they do. But at the end of the day, you know, we can read in between the lines, man. But I gotta hear this shit though. But I'm believing this kid, man. He ain't got no reason to lie. I ain't like you can just look at him the way he talking, like he ain't making up this shit. This shit is real.
I go lie to you. He good. But so out of those 20 or more rounds we did, he won 2 rounds. You can fight for 3. You can fight for 3. I know for a fact he won 2 rounds. You can fight for 3. I can tell you the rounds he won. He won the 4th round and he won the last round. I'm not gonna lie to you. He won the 4th and the last. Now, someone with 20, you can fight for. You can fight for that. He won the 3rd round. But besides that, I was beating him up the whole fight. He wouldn't do nothing.
He was beating his ass.
Yes. So like what it was, like the first time we sparred, I guess I didn't have to time it down or something like that. I guess I don't know, but when he started throwing his punches, I didn't have to time it down. I ain't allowed to pull back. I had to time it down, and this time, every time he tried to throw a punch, like he tried to have a little spurts. Like I said last time, he had a little 15-second spurts where he just going crazy. This time, as soon as he started the first 2 punches, I'm countering. I countered him quick, so he wasn't able to get nothing off for real. Not one thing.
Man, any not.
You say you're here right now, Tay? Under what name, bro?
Downs, anything like that? Nah.
No, not down. He took. I would say the first part on Monday, I had the nosebleed. He had a white shirt on.
Okay. I feel see the. I feel put the link in, chat. You can jump on for a minute. We can kick it up.
Really?
We can kick it up. Let me pause this, bro. Hey, Brian, I just dropped the link, champ. You can grab that thing, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna rent you up. Hey, Brian, I just dropped the link, champ. You can grab. Nah, man, Chad. Nah, bro. For Brian, homie. What's going down, Chad?
Hold up. I'm watching you in this room. Let me cut this TV off.
Nah, man, Chad. No doubt. For Brian, homie.
All right, what's up?
Now, what's up, man? You the man of the hour, bro. You're the man of the hour. They say you went out with the champ, dog, and y'all put the business in. You feel me? first of all, I want to congratulate you, man, on your career. I see that you're 18-0, 15 knockout. Man, they say you put on Showtime, bro. And I seen you. I probably just don't remember. You know what I mean? But now I ain't gonna forget you. Now you feel me? I ain't gonna forget you now.
You can catch me on my next fight, March 10th. That's gonna be another Showtime event, Showbox. It's gonna be on a Wednesday, March 10th.
No doubt, I got you, champ. No doubt, man. But how you feeling, though, bro?
I'm cool. I feel like brand new money.
Yeah. So with this form, man, because that's the hottest thing, right? I seen your friend was checking it out, though. So you and Tank, I see that y'all had that little animosity from back then. Right now, where y'all stand, bro? Before we talk about the spawn, where y'all stand right now? Because usually when niggas get in there and get it off their chest, you know, you can shake hands and it can be what it is. But is it still an animosity there?
With me, I don't really care about that. I mean, I do all my stuff inside the ring, in which I did. So when we got outside the ring, both times, every time we spar, I dapped them up, said thank you for the work. And if you're ever in Georgia again and you need some work, just hit me up. So me personally, I don't got no beef with them. I just don't like them. That's it.
Okay, yeah. Could you see y'all getting it in the future? Or do you think by the time he makes it 40, you might be gone already? Because you fighting at 40.
I think by the time he make it to 140, either I'm gonna be on the way out or he not going to fight me. Either or. No disrespect to him or anything like that, but I'm just saying he not going to fight me at the time.
Okay. Well, let's take it to the beginning though, bro. Since what got you into boxing? Because I seen my dude Tay. Appreciate this too, Tay. Tay saying you turned professional at 16.
That was 17.
17.
Yeah.
Started in Mexico like everybody else.
Yeah, I had like I think 11 or 12 fights there. Then every other fight here, for the most part, Georgia. I mean not Georgia, but in the States.
In the States. Okay. But when you fought on Showtime, that's the first you've been on Showtime once?
That was my first time on TV. I was on so far I think I've been on 3 Showtime cards. But last year, March 13th, that was literally the last event of sports period because the corona. But March 13th, that was my first time being on TV. Showtime.
Okay. How was that experience?
I mean, it was pretty much like sparring because wasn't nobody there for real. It was just like a few people in the crowd. That's about it.
Okay, yeah. But that corona shit, they do kind of mess up everything.
Yeah.
Okay. But with this sparring though, bro, with Tank, bro. So you say you got all around. This is what is hard for me to believe, bro. And when I'm just looking at the interview, I can believe you, bro. I can tell when somebody, going over the top or saying some shit. You right on point with everything. It flow right out the right way. So like I say, no ladder. I never put that on the man. But if y'all had 27 rounds, it's hard for me to believe, chap, that Tank only won 3 rounds. You feel me? Is it that it's the heat of the moment with you to where you feel like you got the best of the rounds? And I'm gonna say this though, I believe you got the best of them. I ain't gonna sit up here and say you didn't. I really believe you got the best of them. But I can respect you on the point where you said, even though I don't rock with dude, I'm gonna give him his credit. Like I ain't gonna take shit away from him. I got no reason to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, buddy solid. No lie. I see why he a champion. I see why he made it as far as he made it. I see why he knocking out the people he knocking out. He ain't no slouch. He ain't no punk. I give him his credit. Like I said, I don't like him, so I have no reason to say none of this stuff. He was trash talking my whole team, my daddy, everything. So why would I give him credit? I give credit where credit is due. He's solid. No lie. He a dog.
That's what's up. You're a dog as well. I can see it in you. You feel me? I can see it in you. Let me ask you this though. You say you fight March 10th. Is it opponent set already or they looking for it?
No, we're still looking for an opponent. I think yesterday I got the phone with my manager. He said he's still looking for an opponent. So we're still looking for somebody right now. Okay.
So how many more fights you think you want before you want that big step up fight? Because right now though, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. 18 fights, 15 knockouts. It shows the power, just like Edgar Berlanga. You know what I mean? He's knocking out his goddamn body. But have you feel like you had that true step up fight yet, or do you think it's a couple more fights before you get there?
No, I ain't have a true step up fight yet, but I will say this: my real record is 19-0 with 16 knockouts. My last fight in Mexico, they robbed me. Because it was they top fighter, it was they dude, and I dropped them I knocked them out in the first round. It was a body shot.
Okay.
So they made a no contest. Like if you look at my record, it's a no contest instead of the first round knockout.
Okay.
But the step up fight, actually, this is another reason why I think Tank, the fact that I sparred him and beat him up and all that stuff, my daddy called Cameron, my manager, Cameron Duncan. He called him, he told him. And then he told him about the second day. He said, all right, man, cool, man. It's about that time. Then we finna step you up. March 10th, that's gonna be a show box fight. And then he also tried to get me on the undercard of Jerron Ennis. That's a Showtime event, like a real deal Showtime fight.
Yeah.
He tried to be on that one April 11th. So
Yes,
now that I sparred Tank, it's with another reason why I think Tank, he finally put the confidence in my manager to make me have a step up fight. Cause you know I'm only 20, so he thought I still need to grow. I'm still young. I'm still got a lot of stuff to work on. But now he knows it's real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But just being 20, let me ask you, because I say this all the time, right, Brian, about certain young fighters like yourself and things of that nature. All right, like you can look at Tank, right? You can be like, all right, Tank on that level. I went in there, I handle my business with Tank. I feel like I'm on that level. You can look at Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson. You know, you look at these young fighters becoming world champions. Teofimo Lopez, he just took out Lomachenko. You see them getting the money and shit like that. Dude, like when you look at them, and you see them, okay, we're getting the money, because you know that's what it's all about. Get the money, take care of your family, but at the same time, you want to make you want to make a legacy as well. But do that force you, like put a little pressure on you, be like, okay, I want it too, or do you sound a level headed, like, okay, I know I'm gonna get there. Like I know what I possess, I know what's in me, I know I'm gonna get there. Well, when you look at them, do it try to make you rush to the shit?
No, it's no rush. Like I see a lot of young, like everybody just named, a lot of young fighters is getting to the top faster than usual. And I'm a young fighter myself, but even still, say if I was like 25 years old, what's the rush? Like everybody had their time, everybody got their own time, their own pace, their own everything to make it to the top. Everybody not get to the top the same speed at 19 years old, 20 years old. Everybody not gonna do that. You have your own time, so I'm not rushing nothing. And even if I was, what I'm rushing for, I'm only 20 years old. What's the rush? I'm still young myself.
That's what I like to hear, bro. Because I think sometimes, you know, when you're young, like with Jerron Ennis, like once you see these young bulls, right, you're like, shit, they got it, and I know I got the talent, I know I can get there. Sometimes it make you want to rush to it instead of just saying, all right, I know it's go, let it come to you. You feel me? Like let it come to you. Like Michael Jordan said some shit that was cold to me in the Last Dance when he was talking about Kobe. Like he ain't gonna let nothing come to him. He just go take it, you know. But I feel like if you do just sit back, just like the Tank was the Spawn what Tank did for you, that did wonders. You feel me? But you know, you go this that Spawn. You want to do that shit under the lights. You know what I mean? So of course that can only take you so far. So and then with your record and what you're doing. So I like to hear that from you, because I don't like to see the young boys trying to rush and get there so fast when you got so much time to grow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm digging it though.
My thing on that is wait, hold on, I'm lost. My thing on that is like you just said, not so much talent to grow and everything like that, but also it just gave me a confidence boost. It gave me a total confidence boost.
Yes, sir.
Like I'm only 20 years old. Tank is Tank. Like, you know, I also sparred him back when I was 15 years old, 15 and 16. It was right after the Jose Pedraza fight. I think I was 15 years old. I sparred him right then. I beat him up then. I ain't gonna say I beat him up, but I beat him. Like it was clear as day. So back then it gave me a lot of confidence. And then he come back again. He got better. I got better. And once again, I outworked him. I bested him. Like it was clear as day. I bested him. So that just take my confidence up even more. Like the fact that he's still a champion, the fact that he's still knocking out fighters, but he can't get with me.
Yes,
so
sir.
It take my confidence to the roof.
It's supposed to, bro, because in this fight game, that's what it's about. Y'all the product, y'all the fighters. Don't matter what nobody say, what Pop say, what his team say, none of that shit. Y'all the ones in the ring. So every step, bro, you supposed to take it and cherish it. So if I don't give a fuck, like I said, if it's just Spawn, you take those accolades and you keep it with yourself. You know what I mean? Now let me ask you this, bro. Say March 10th, when you're looking at it, do you want to become at 140, right? What fight do you see that, like, when you get there, you think that's gonna be your fight to fight for a world title? Or do you got a certain fighter you want to fight for a world title, or whomever there is just like you just whomever there, that's what it is?
It's not a giant, like it's a lot of big names in 140, but it's not like no giant name like an Errol Spence, T.O., all the young fighters you would just name. It's not a giant name right there. So I don't have nobody in particular. So to me, just whoever got the belts. You got Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez. I think those are on two of the belts, I believe, right now.
Yeah.
But just them two, because you know they got the belts. But like they big names, but they not giant names like we gotta watch them. They not none of them.
Right.
So nobody particularly, anybody who got the belt.
I'm gonna say this. Well, by time, because I feel like after they fight each other, they look like they said they're trying to get a date from May 8th. Because I feel like when they win, they go vacate them titles. Teofimo looking like he coming up to 140. You feel me? Could you see you and Tio in the future? I think
yes, I would love that fight. Yeah. The reason why I would love that fight, I love Teofimo. I love his attitude. It reminds me of myself. You know, he don't care. He gonna fight you. Everybody didn't want to fight Lomachenko, but he the one who stepped up. And not only that, he done pretty much outclassed Lomachenko. Like it was a clear fight. Couldn't nobody say otherwise. So I like him and I would love that fight.
Yeah, I feel like that's a hell of a fight because he got pop, you got pop. You know, it's just gonna have to you gonna have to show it against the top level. You feel me? You know how people look at the game. Okay, well you did it, and they say, oh, well you're supposed to do it too. You did it too. So as long as you're on the same path and you show it against that top level, that's gonna be one hell of a fight. You know what I mean? And you might become world champion for him because we don't know when he's coming up. So you know he might have to come to you. So that's a different story. You feel me? But what are some of your favorite fighters in the game right now, champ?
Right now, I'm about to go with my boy Errol Spence. I like him.
Technical difficulties, sir. We breaking up a little bit. There you go, bro. You got good.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. You hear me?
Yeah. All right. So to me right now, I say Errol Spence. I got him over Crawford. What you got on that fight, real quick? What you got on that fight?
Yeah, that's you my guy already. You my guy already. I got Earl over. Now I fuck with Crawford though, heavy though. I fuck with Crawford, but I got Earl over Crawford, bro.
I like both of them. I think both of them on top of the division, like they say. But I think Crawford number 2. That's all I got to say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But you got him right there at 147, and then the other one, like I said, Canelo. That boy slick. He the blackest Mexican ever seen.
Yep.
Any other fighter, I don't really watch. No other fighters don't really excite me. Like as far as favorites, nah.
Right. Now I'm just saying some of the ones just like watching the game. Because you know, I got Earl, I got Tank, I got Wilder. Like we all know Wilder was cheated. I know you believe Wilder was cheated too, right?
You seen it.
Big facts. Big facts.
Everybody seen it. Yeah.
What you think about this David Benavidez and this Jamal Charlo talk?
What about Jamal said he don't want to fight nobody without the vaccine. He said that, and then he said he don't want to fight nobody under 25. I believe. I said that's
bullshit. Yeah, that's bullshit.
I feel like those are just reasons to not fight David Benavidez. That's all I think that is.
Yeah, man. See, when he talking like that, he make people say this type of shit. You feel me? He make people say that, and I like Jamal. I like the Cholo boys, but I say the same thing. You got to be mindful of what you say, bro. You gonna be held accountable for that shit.
Real quick, when you're a fighter, don't nobody care about what age you is. If you want to get in this ring to get this work, you finna get this work. I don't care how old you is. You think you can get in with me? Let's prove it.
Exactly.
And then the vaccine, man. Forget that vaccine, man. If he ain't got nothing, get in the ring. As simple as that. Forget an age and forget a vaccine. Yeah.
You just echoed my same words from yesterday. As long as you test negative for corona, man, you go fight him. Just like you fought the motherfucker that tested negative in September, you go fight the man in corona. I look at that though, champ. I just look at that as ego talk. You feel me? You know, when you're on that level and shit, you can talk a little shit like that to where it's like, you know, how social media is now. You know what I mean? You want to make it like he's son in the motherfucker, shit like that. So I feel like that's
you control everything. You run everything, and you do whatever you want and all that stuff. Yeah.
But like I say, Benavidez is a 2-time champion. You a 2-division champion, but he still held 2 titles like you held 2 titles. So I believe as long as the money right, his ass go fight. You feel me? So
to me, he need to make the fight happen anyway, just because both of them are a name. Simple as that, they are a name. Like to me, when I go to 140, if I'm gonna try to stay as long as possible, I'm gonna go undisputed. So whenever around that area, if I can still make 140, I'm trying to wait till T.O. come up, Devin Haney, who else down there? I don't think Tank gonna come up, and then Ryan Garcia. If any one of them come up, I want to have all those fights as soon as they get there. I respect all of them, and that's exactly why I want to fight. That's exactly why I want to fight, because I like who y'all is. Y'all top fighters. Come here. Come on, let me test myself real quick.
Yeah, that's that big boy talk. That's what Keon. I don't know if my bro Keon heard, but he look. I know he's smiling from ear to ear right now. He's smiling. Look, he like Tank, but he gonna hit me up. Yeah, man. You know, he said he would Tank every round, man. I'm just saying. it ain't far-fetched. Like, oh, all right, Negro. All right, okay. Well, hell yeah, though, bro.
Go ahead, you said something in the beginning. You said something about the 3 rounds about Tank. What you said about that? You said you don't believe it or something?
Yeah, it's hard for me to believe that if y'all went 25 rounds straight, that Tank only won 3 rounds, bro. And that's still hard for me to believe right now, champ. I ain't gonna sit there and shit, coach. Shit.
Look, I know for a fact you can't go off my word or anything like that. So we just finna squash this whole Tank situation. Forget everything you just heard. Just watch me watch 10th and see if I can change your perspective on what you think happened. Forget what happened. Just watch me in the future.
Yeah. Oh no, look, you got me as a fan already. That's for damn sure. Like March the 10th and 4th, like we pushing you. We put look, you already black, bro. Right? We pushing our black fighters without a doubt. That's first. We come first before anything. You feel me? You know, so you get pushed already, bro. Then your confidence, and then you just being on this motherfucker talking to me. You feel me? I gotta be a fool not to ride with you. This love right here, bro, for you to come out here. You know what I'm saying? So hell yeah, we gonna push you, bro. But Tank's still my guy. You feel me? That's my guy, man. You know, I ride for GTD, but it's like I say, I'm a ride for you as well. So it's all love, man. It's a possibility y'all might meet up in the future, but like you say, it depends. Cause Tank at 140, Tank is short, little bitty motherfucker. In that reach, he probably got the size, but at that stocky size like that, well, you ain't got no reach for real. For and you 20, bro, so you probably even through growing.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this right now. When it comes out of Tank, like I said, I don't like him at all, but I give him his prompts. When it comes out of being short and all that didn't matter. It didn't matter.
So
he know how to cover distance. Yeah, you know how to cover that distance.
Let me ask you this: if Tank and T.O. was to fight at 35, what you think?
I got T.O. over everybody at 135.
Ooh,
everybody.
Shit. You feel like that boy that much of a dog, huh?
Yep. This is the whole reason why. Like before that, I had him, even him, Tank, and Devin Haney. To me, Ryan Garcia not messing with the rest of them. The only reason why I'm not downplaying Garcia. The only reason why is because he flat-footed, he got his hands down and his chin up. So none of that go together. None of it at all. So to me, he not on the board with the rest of them. But to me, T.O., Devin Haney, and Tank was all on the same thing until he went in and fought Lomachenko. Lomachenko making everybody like an amateur, a straight amateur. And then T.O. come in and he just made him like an amateur for the most part. Lomachenko didn't do nothing the whole fight. Fight.
Until the second half, though. He heated up a little bit in the second half, but
I give him that all day long.
Yeah, we were just talking about that shit. Like, could he win in a rematch? Either he get knocked out or he can pull it off. Because that boy do got power. We got worry of that power, bro. He got worry of that power. Yeah, so just looking at you, champ, how many divisions you think you can climb? Because you started at 140. Usually we'll say 160. Where do you think you can max out at?
All right, I know for a fact by the end of my career I'll go to 154. I know for a fact I'm doing that.
Okay.
But if I can, I might go to 160. And if I want to be like Canelo and just steal a belt real quick, I might go fight a bum like he did.
The right fight,
and go to 68 real quick. Yeah, go steal a belt at 68, then retire.
Listen, Canelo, my guy, bro. Fuck with Canelo. I ride for Canelo. The last little moves he been pulling.
That boy different.
Yeah, that boy, he a bad mother. And that's why I want to see him versus the best, because he that skillful, bro. He that skillful and he is a bad boy. So to me, you don't have to jump class. Even though, like I say, you're making history. And at 168, I'm not gonna knock him. As long as you go, like you say, go for David Benavidez. Go for Billy Joe Saunders, then go for Caden Plant. Nobody can deny that because you're fighting the champs at the division, right? But this
I heard they try to get a fight set up.
Yeah, they got it set up for May 8th for him and Billy Joe Saunders, but then him and Caden Plant was looking at September 9th. So he said he disputed.
He got on both of those fights.
Yeah, I got him beating both of those fights too. That's why I got him to be the first champion, like the first undisputed champion at 168 pounds. He going for that history, right? And they wanted to be a Mexican to be the first Mexican to be the first champion at 168. So I understand the history with it, so we'll see how it go. I ain't gonna knock him, but I still want to see him against Charlo, right? I look at first before the Derevchenko fight with Charlo, I used to edge Canelo in that fight. Now it's a close one. I still edge Canelo a little bit, but I'm pushing for Charlo to win. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a hell of a fight.
Real quick. You know what's crazy? That boy Triple G just fell off the map. You don't hear nothing about him no more.
Nope. And he got a
not one thing.
Tay say Andy like Tay talking about Andy like that tainted meat, talking about Canelo. Nah, with
Okay.
Triple G got a title right now, right? So they looking at him. I don't know if they trying to make him and because at first they was talking about him and Murata at first, but now they done switched that up to Murata and Chris Eubanks Jr. So I don't know what the hell going on with Triple G, bro. Triple G then, it's like you said, that boy done fell off the face of the earth, bro. But the Charles Andrade should have been trying to push for him.
And look, the thing that made it worse was that Sergey Derevchenko, that fight.
Yeah.
That made him look even worse because like he looked hurt. He looked old. He looked like he beatable. He looked human. You know, like before that, he was just killing folks. Couldn't nobody stop him. But then on that fight, you look at him, boy, you ain't nothing. And matter of fact, some people, I ain't watched the fight. I seen the highlights of it.
Derevchenko won.
Folks who actually watched it, they said he really lost.
Yeah, Derevchenko won. Derevchenko should have been a champ. That's why him and Charlo should have been that should have been a unification. Man, when I tell you, bro, they weren't lying. He looked at man, Derevchenko was nailing his ass, bro. He was nailing him. He won that fight to me.
And then Charlo come in and do work to Sergey. Like that was pretty much, it was just him just going to work. It wasn't nothing crazy at all.
And that's why that jab, though, like that, he got that strong ass jab. That's why I say with him and Benavidez got that pace where he can push it on your ass, right? But Charlo got that strong jab where he can slow the pace. If he can get that jab going and slow the pace and counter Benavidez, you know, I ride with Charlo. But if Benavidez can take that shot, it's gonna be a long night for Charlo ass. I gotta keep it real.
Yeah. I think he'll be all right. I know for a fact David Benavidez not getting hurt by nobody, even Canelo. Right. I don't think as far as getting hurt, I don't think he'll get hurt. That boy's solid. He'll make weight and probably blow up to 200 right after that.
Exactly. I say he a big ass dude, bro. So on this fight coming up, bro, March the 10th, right?
Mm-hmm.
You looking to put on the performance of a lifetime?
I got to. Let me tell you something else. The fact that I love it. This whole situation, literally just I'm gonna say yesterday. Just yesterday. I was sitting here chilling. It wasn't nothing to it for real. Now everybody's sitting here like I'm clout chasing. Everybody like it was just a fluke. I'm a welterweight. I'm too big, tank. You know what I'm saying? Might not be in shape for all that stuff. I'm loving all that because they watching me now. Everybody watching me. It's put more pressure on me. Put all the pressure on me, please. I am great under pressure. That's what I need. Like y'all just helping me out. Yeah. So now I just finna get everybody on my team.
Yeah, I can feel the energy. But for us the clout chasing, fuck, like you gonna get that shit. Once you coming up in the game, you gonna have motherfuckers that fuck what you gonna have. All that shit come with the game, come with the territory. You hear? Heavy is the head that wear the crown. If you want the crown, you gotta be ready for all that shit. You feel me? So what Floyd used to say, good publicity, bad publicity is all good as long as you're talking about me, as long as you watch me. You feel me? Whether you watching me to see me lose or watching me to see me win, motherfucker, as long as you
watching and you paying to watch.
Exactly. And as long as you go out there and perform, what the fuck can they say? You feel me? What can they say? Nothing, bro. So we damn sure gonna be looking forward to the performance, bro. We're gonna be looking forward to, to opponent. Like I say, bro, you locked in now. You know what I mean? Like that shit, damn right. That shit, it's a buzz, but it's up to you to keep that shit going. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you to keep it going.
For all of them.
Yes, sir, man. But I appreciate you, champ. I definitely got to bring you back on. I ain't gonna keep holding for all your time, bro. But it's been a pleasure, bro. I'm watching you now. You know what I mean? Every time you see Brian Norman anywhere, right? Motherfucker head's gonna be turning. You feel me?
Yeah. No doubt. I get on anytime. Just you can hit me or you get my information for Tay. You can go through me or you can just go through him. It don't matter. But I get back on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Much love, champ. I appreciate you, bro.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, you're on Instagram, right?
Yeah. Official B.Norman.
Let me see. I think I probably went and followed you already, though. Make sure you give me that follow back, bro. I'm gonna be posting you and shit.
All right, I got you. What's your name?
I'm Monty Brown on her, but on Instagram, I'm Monty the writer. Yeah.
All right.
This is Monty Brown TV, bro.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Appreciate you, champ.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Tay, I appreciate that, bro. Let me go follow Brian real fast. Hey, Brian sounding serious, y'all. He sounding serious. For real, for real. Yep, they got to follow, bro. Yes, sir, boy. He sounded serious. You hear me? That boy said, "Hey, well, you can tell he well mannered, bro. But you can tell that boy is a killer. That boy is a killer. You hear me? Thank you, Shayna Love. Thank you, baby. That boy is a killer, boy. You can tell them humble ones. And then when he say he got Earl over Crawford, that killed everything right there. You feel me? That killed everything. Tay say, I done been in the ring with him for many years and seen his growth. So I know he's the truth. Big facts, Tay. Big facts, bro. 18-0, 15 knockouts. That's big dog shit right there. But gotta continue that shit as they step it up. But it looked like he hungry, dog. It looked like he wanted. It looked like he wanted. He sound like he wanted, bro. But he got a head on his shoulder. He got a head on his shoulder, boy. Man, Chad say diet so important. Jump the rope. Yeah, it hurts. Should have said I can't wait to watch him. Right, May 10th, right around the corner too. So that's perfect timing. Man, Chad say killer, straight killer with a high IQ. Gave Tank his props though. Hell yeah. I told you, man, he seemed like a trill one, man. Hell yeah, Keith. Hell yeah, bro. Trill as they come. Trill as they come. You feel me? But like you say, he go prove it. You know what I mean? Squash what I said, squash what you heard, just watch me work. And that's what it all come down to, bro. Knockout say, I'm following the young gun, heavy moving forward. Great interview, man. Appreciate you, man. Shit, that was all him. That man just make it easy like that, dog. That's real love right there. You know, straight out of ATL too. And you know, I gotta get to ATL, dog. I want to get me a crib in ATL. They say if you're black and you ain't never been to Atlanta, something wrong with you. Feel me? They said if you black, you ain't never been to this. Ain't not no knock on nobody else. I'm just saying. That's the black Hollywood, man. Shouldn't say facts, Monty. When he said he's going for Spence, thumbs up, fire, right? Tay say, hey Tay, I promise you, champ. I promise you, man, I'm coming down to that deal, bro. I promise you, bro, I'm coming to Atlanta, dog. I promise you. Hey, when he said Spence, every motherfucker, oh yeah, he won ours. Oh shit. Hey, you ever knock out? Hey, everything go out the window. Fuck that. He won ours. Don't you touch him. For real, dog. Nah, but I already knew he was going for Wilder though, bro. Like for real. I can't wait to see Wilder back in the ring neither, dog. And let me play this. Let me play this. I record. See, hey Tay, see, this why I be on this nigga punch head so hard, bro. Cause that nigga two-timing, bro. That nigga motherfucking two-timing. This little bitch ass motherfucker. I was gonna jump on that shit last night, boy, and get on their ass. I want y'all to hear this shit. And I want y'all to hear this double standard ass shit. This shit be so double standing, bro. It's crazy. All right, y'all. Y'all know me, man. Y'all know I be on it. I don't be letting no motherfucker live or breathe or nothing.
Like I said, we gotta keep the same. I'm like my foot is on. My foot gonna stay on their necks, man.
Listen, I'm like Female Lopez. Rap stars the same personality. Deontay Wilder's acting like a fucking bitch.
Yeah, but he's Deontay Wilder, man.
Yeah, it's the truth though, bro. And that's why I see it. So I respect Female Lopez. I don't degrade him. I'll just say that he's a very vocal person and he says how he feels. And if you're gonna hate on him for it, then he also thinks that he's right, and that's why he's saying that, bro. It just is what it is.
True. What Hector says, accusing Fury of cheating with no evidence is also very disrespectful. True.
Yeah, because everybody watches this show, right? If you imagine you're race baiting for Wilder, the people who used to like Wilder, they don't even like Wilder.
No, it's true. It's hard to it's true. It's like what Black and Brown also say. Like he's a Devin Haney. He was a supporter of Devin Haney, but it's hard to support him when he has a lot of his fans talking the way they talking. And that goes for like me. I'm a Wilder fan, but man, these channels making him look weak like that. Like, yo, stop already, man. Let do get back in the gym.
Yeah, because Wilder's definitely not going to get those big fights now, bro. He got to wait to get those fights. He got to go through Charles Martin. I'm not finna get shit. Charles Martin, nobody wants to fucking see that shit, bro.
See how this dude punchy that mother separate called Wilder bitches on his channel and shit. But see, this is my thing. They sit up here, right, and they act like they fuck with Wilder and shit like this. But y'all are talking about y'all will let other people put y'all perception on the man, bro. But you talking about you really want to fuck with somebody. Oh, I fuck with him, I this, that, and the third. I'm telling you, when Wilder ain't get that man that interview, bro, that man's like whatever love he had for Wilder, that shit went out the window. It went out the window. He can fake that shit off now all he wants to. Feel me? But he see that, okay, oh shit, Wilder ride for his people. And this ain't nothing like that, but he sit up there, that nigga be shitting on Wilder in a backdrop like a motherfucker. That nigga be shitting on Wilder like a motherfucker. And then he sit there let motherfuckers call him bitches and shit on his channel. Then these motherfuckers talking about how he ain't gonna get the fight. He gotta do this and do that. Man, Wilder ain't gotta do shit. But what the fuck he wanna do? Period. What the fuck he wanna do? Them belts don't mean shit. Them belts don't mean shit. And I'm not gonna knock Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua saying it ain't a big fight, but that's a big fight over there. Over in the UK. And if them Arab peoples want to grab that shit and pay for it. But if you ain't got America riding with them dudes, if they ain't going up against Deontay Wilder, they ain't gonna make the biggest payday of their life. Deontay Wilder get both of them dudes the biggest payday of their life. Period, bro. He get both of them dudes the biggest payday of their life. Tyson Fury, like, I still believe if Fury in the third fight was to fight Wilder, bro, he's still gonna make a big fucking payday. A stupid fucking payday, bro. Because it's gonna be a whole lot of what ifs and is it true or is it not true surrounding that shit. And a press conference, that shit gonna be so fire. So fucking fire, though. But man, when I tell y'all these boys just, man, I promise you, man. I promise you these motherfuckers ain't gonna get on the panel with me, bro. Somebody else panel, not their own panel, somebody else panel. Somebody else panel. You feel me? But yeah, these boys be motherfucking two-timing out here, bro. Two-timing. He said respect to Tank for sparring with a bigger freaking killer. Like I say, he with us, and when he said Wilder got cheated, I was like, damn, bro, he really one of us and a real one. Hope his personality never changed. Now he look like he gonna stay the same. He look hella cool. Tay say, don't worry, it won't be around much longer. You feel me, Tay? For real. Them boys, they two-timing motherfuckers, bro. Two-time. I'm telling you, Tay, when you got on there, bro, and when I knew he was on some bullshit is when he tried to make like y'all want him to change the narrative. I mean, I told people they didn't want me on there because they wanted me to change the narrative. How the fuck do they want you to change the narrative if you never had another conversation with Tay after that shit, and you damn sure never had the conversation with Deontay Wilder to say what we gonna talk about? So how do they want you to change the narrative, bro? You know you just got caught on that bullshit. You got caught on that bullshit, and that's all it was. And you couldn't take that shit back. And you couldn't squeeze your way out of that shit. That's all it was. You couldn't squeeze his way out of that shit. You know what I mean? But I'm going to stay on this motherfucking head. I'm going to stay on all the heads. It's just hard for me to let up, bro. It's hard. It's hard. Yes, he is, Miss Laurie. Yes, he is. And we got to push him. We got to push him because he's one hell of a talent. And I like him. Period. I like it. I like his personality. I like his demeanor. He ain't no cocky, arrogant ass dude. He ain't none of that shit. That dude, Brian Norman Jr. down to earth like a motherfucker. Now, I'm not saying, because, we all got animalistic. Like we all grow up in certain environments to where we can take it there. You know what I mean? But for the pretty most part, I like him, and I'm pushing him heavy like a motherfucker. I'm pushing him heavy. That's right now, to be honest with you, that's my number one fight at 140 pounds right now. Brian Norman Jr. That's my number one fight at 140 pounds right now. They say they won't be around much longer. They won't, bro. Hell no, they won't. Because they ain't got too much shit to ride off of. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got too much to ride off of. You feel me? And it's on us to keep Wilder motherfucking name alive at the end of the day. So whatever Champ want to do, I'm down. Yes, sir. Earl Spencer's my number one too, bro. Then Wilder and Earl is on the same level, though. I can't lie. Wilder and Earl is on the same level. Wilder just, man, I don't know, bro. That nigga just us. Like, can't nothing change him. I got on Radio Raheem ass. I got on all ass for Wilder, boy. No, I'm not saying he's the number one fighter at 140 pounds knockout. I say he's my number one fighter. For us, the fighters at 140 right now. You know what I mean? You got Jose Ramirez, Josh Taylor. You got everybody there who you're like, okay, I like him, I like him, I like him. At 140 already, he's my that's my favorite fighter at 140 already, bro. Just off the interview, just by him coming on, showing love, like, yeah, I'm pushing him heavy. Heavy. I ain't saying he's the number one fighter. Hell no, that's Josh Taylor. That's Josh Taylor without a doubt. But he's my number one fighter at 140. Wilder didn't lose shit, man. Chad Wilder was cheated, bro. He knocked him out in the first round, right? He knocked him out in the first fight, I mean. He knocked him out in the 12th round. That man was knocked out unconscious. Now, the second fight, he was cheated in the first fight. In the second fight, you feel me? He damn sure like, and this how, look, man, listen to me. I want y'all to really listen to me. Go look at the Adrian Broner video I put up when I said Marcos Maidana cheated Adrian Broner with gloves with no padding in it, right? Go look at Adrian Broner face and look at Deontay Wilder face and tell me they face don't mimic each other a little bit. To where you can tell, like, you can tell they fucking face was sore, bro. They face was sore. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell you was getting hit with fucking knuckles, dog. You can tell you was getting hit with knuckles. Look how they helped Adrian Broner, how they got to help Adrian Broner out the ring after that Marcos Maidana fight. And tell me that it didn't look like that man was getting hit with some motherfucking knuckles, dog. Well, you got to squint your fucking eyes like you can barely see, bro. Like, you know, man, I'm telling you, I can tell the difference, bro. I can tell the difference, bro. Marcos Maidana ain't had no pad in them gloves, and Fury ain't had no pad in them gloves, along with whatever else he had in them motherfuckers, dog. You feel me? Oh, I can't forget about Regis at 140. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, Regis, that's one of my favorites, too. Oh, yeah, Coach, thank you for bringing up Regis. But I still got Josh Taylor number one. Josh Taylor, I had Josh Taylor number one. I had Regis number two. Even in the tournament, and in the tournament, Coach, I said I thought Josh Taylor was gonna win it, bro. I thought he was gonna win it on the simple fact of, and I did thought he won it, Coach. And I seen y'all. I think y'all said y'all had Regis winning, which I don't knock it. I thought Josh Taylor made the better adjustments at the end of the fight. You feel me? I feel like he made the better adjustments at the end of the fight, and that's what got him the fight. But it was damn sure a close fight. But Regis showed him nothing but utmost respect and showed him nothing but love. And that's what I like about Regis' program. That's what I like about Regis' program. But damn, Brian Norman energy just like, man, that shit was fun. That shit was fun, bro. Knockout say, Coach Facts, damn, I forgot about Regis. I know your people going to get my. I don't know why I be thinking Regis going to 147 so bad. I don't know why I be thinking that shit, bro. I swear I be thinking Regis going to 147 pounds. I swear I be thinking he going to 147 pounds. Feel me? But y'all tell me, bro, when y'all look at Broner face leaving out and then y'all look at Wilder face, you can tell that they shit was sore, bro. You can tell they weren't getting hit just with no regular fucking boxing gloves. They weren't getting hit with no regular boxing gloves. Sorry, fam. Sorry, fam. You feel me? Sorry, fam. We know some bullshit in the game. But when Wilder come back, you know, we know that they bitch ass don't want to try to get him a shot for his world title back, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. One, two, three. You know, but I'm gonna talk about this, y'all. I'm gonna switch gears and stay on topic. Devin Haney versus Gary Russell Jr. Can they make it happen or not, bro? Can they make it happen or not? You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be one good ass fight if they can make that shit happen. If they can make that shit happen. Mark Gruden did an interview I heard, but I didn't know. I seen some of. I mean, I ain't see it, Keith, but I seen people talking about it and shit. And I seen people making them comments talking about Wilder would never beat Fury, but I ain't even want to look at that shit. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. We'll see. Why Fury don't want to give him his rematch if he can never beat him? That's what I want to know. If he can never beat him, why he don't want to give him his rematch? You know what I'm saying? Why you don't want to give him his rematch? That's the question. But I ain't believing that shit. I seen Main Man say something about it, but I couldn't find it nowhere. I'm gonna go check it out. It's gonna be somewhere. It's gonna be somewhere where we gonna be able to check it out. It could have gone either way. I wasn't mad at the decision. I feel you, coach. I feel because that fight it didn't hurt Regis. That fight didn't hurt him. Like I know it hurt him because he could have been unified champ, but it didn't hurt him for as like his stocks dropping and shit like that. Because I'm seeing what he did to Mayweather fighter, right? And that boy wasn't no pushover. That boy wasn't no pushover at all, dog. At all. Back of the South said something wasn't right with Wilder. You can tell it, but we will come back better, stronger, and more dominant. That's a fact. Them big facts. Them big facts. And I can't wait. I can't wait. Because the only thing motherfuckers gonna do in America is jump right back on the bandwagon with their weak ass. Don't stand for shit. But with Devin Haney, man, and Gary Russell Jr., that's a fight to me that need to happen. That fight need to take place. No, that fight need to take place. Shouts out to my bro Batman. Shouts out to Bill Haney. Them boys had a war of words today. I ain't gonna say some of the shit that they were saying. If you ain't catch it, then you missed out. You feel me? You missed out. But just the energy from both of them, bro, let me know that fight will be fucking fire, bro. It'll be fire. It will be fire. You know what I mean? One hell of a fight. Two high-level skill sets. Big snackback was going down because of Funny McHale was going down. Two high-level skill sets, man. Hey, Shannon was in there. Man, Chad, what excuses? Matter of fact, man, Chad, I'm gonna drop the link for you to come in here, bro. I'm gonna drop the link for you to come in here, and you tell me what excuses, bro. Because when y'all get to saying that type of shit, I want to ask you a few questions. Let me drop this link real fast, y'all. I want to ask you a few questions. I want to see if you're gonna keep it real. You look like you've been watching boxing for a while too. Look like you've been watching boxing for a while. So I'm gonna ask you a few questions. Let's see if you can keep it real. Since you're saying I'm making too many excuses, bro. Because y'all can see certain shit and y'all can tell that shit ain't right. But y'all won't talk about it because y'all feel like, oh, y'all going along with the crowd or some shit like that. Ah, man, just keep the shit real. And we'll see if you really feel how you feel. But Shayna, them boys are going crazy, weren't they?
Prepare protein shakes and oats. Breakfast with benefits.
Coach said Gary will not make that fight. He's at too much of a disadvantage fighting Devin. You feel so? I don't know, Coach. I think Gary can hold his own in that fight, Coach. I ain't gonna lie. But I ain't gonna lie. I pick Devin to win. Especially if Devin get in and out. I know Devin got the height, the length, the reach, right? Of course. Where you from, man, Chad?
You're up here in Portland, Maine, Moni.
You're in Portland, Maine? All right.
Yeah.
So you say it's too many excuses. You feel like Wilder legs was gone, right?
Yeah. No. When I watched the fight, I was pulling for Wilder. You know what I mean? I was hoping that he'd get him the second time around. I had a few friends over watching the fight. He looked wrong. He looked wrong coming into the fight, and I thought Wilder outboxed him, and I was surprised. I was surprised that that's the way the fight went.
You thought Fury outboxed him?
Yeah.
Yeah. But let me ask you about the gloves. Have you ever seen gloves right? Where people knuckles are showing through the gloves. Have you ever seen that?
I never see that. I never researched into it after, but I know that he was mad at Mark Breland, and Mark Breland was one of my favorite fighters of all time. Back in the day, he was on the Olympic team, and he was a great fighter. He fought a lot of great fights. Mark Breland, excuse me, Moni. And when I didn't see much about the controversy and stuff, Moni, but I just saw with my own eyes, and then I knew he got mad at Breland, and then I heard something about his costume. And then I heard something about the water, and then I heard something about a glove.
But see, listen, I'm tell you this. I'm not talking about the water. I'm not talking about Breland. I'm not talking about the costume. We all know the costume thing was taken out of context. He never said what he said about the costume. With him and Breland, only him and Breland knows. You feel me? Breland was his champ. He got a relationship with Breland. You see what I'm saying? I understand you say you like Mark Breland, and there's a lot of people that like Mark Breland. So when they see that situation with them, it's more of it's feelings. You see what I mean? It's not what Deontay Wilder.
I have no feelings, Moni. That's the thing about me. I have no feelings. No feelings.
Let me say this. Okay, they can be with you. All right, but I'm just saying with people, when they talk about Mark Breland in the situation with Wilder, they talking from feelings, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. Oh, I like him and this and that, right? So okay, but you got to understand, Deontay Wilder been having a relationship with this man. He been having a relationship with this man that we don't know about. That's something that none of us know. That, you know what I mean? We're not in the camp. We're not forced there. So for him to make his judgment, for him to say what he say, for him to feel how he feel, it got to have some validity to it because he's with that man. So it ain't enough for us to say, oh, well, you did Mark Breland like this. You did him like that. You was wrong. It ain't for us to say that. That's their relationship. That ain't got nothing to do with us. But what I'm talking about is when I'm looking at the gloves, right? I'm talking about strictly the gloves because that's where I feel like the bullshit came in with the gloves. When you look at the gloves, bro, and mind you this, Sugar Hill was Tyson Fury trainer. Sugar Hill saying all his years of boxing and all his years of watching boxing, and he's seen some hard punches, some heavy hitters, and I'm quite sure you have too in your days of boxing. It looked like you got a nice age on you, but have you ever seen a man get their fucking skull did it in through boxing gloves? Like nobody. I'm talking about Ernie Shavers, Mike Tyson, Riddick Bowe, all these hard punching motherfuckers. And we know Fury is not known for being a puncher, has never put a dent in a man's head with boxing gloves. But all of a sudden, Deontay Wilder's walking around with a dent in his fucking head for the rest of his life. And people saying it's from boxing gloves. And not only that, just my question to you, Mad Chad, when you look at the gloves, do the gloves look fishy to you? Tyson Fury gloves.
I haven't really looked at them. I haven't looked at them. I know a lot of gloves will look fishy, Marty. They'll have to retape them. Ali used to throw the glove out like that. Even Holmes used to have a real funny looking jab. He'd open it up kind of when they would throw them. When they would kind of almost faint, and they would parry with their gloves, but they would open them up almost. You'd see that a lot. Yeah, but I'm just saying with the gloves or not, I've seen a lot of sparring with people with different gloves and stuff. I know it's a big concern with the gloves. But I also know with the Furry gang, I think he's connected with that MTK. I mean, the Billy Joe Saunders and all that gang. I mean, they're known for corruption. Like I said, Moni, I was asking you, do you think Ali really beat Sonny Liston those 2 times?
I do think he beat Sonny Liston those 2 times. And respect to Sonny Liston, my brother was married to Sonny Liston's niece. Rest in peace to her because she passed away. But yes, I believe Ali beat him those 2 times. I really do.
So do you see that punch? Can you pull up that punch in Lewiston, Maine?
Could you repeat that?
Could you pull the punch up in Lewiston, Maine that Ali knocked out Sonny Liston with? Can you pull that up on the YouTube? It's in the invisible punch. I have friends that went to that fight. There was no fucking punch, Moni.
Well, let me tell you this. I'm not. We can do that another time, but I'm not talking about Ali right now.
No, I'm just talking about. No, you're talking about controversies, though. It's been going on since the beginning of time. That's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you in a sense that it could possibly happen. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. And my thing is, if y'all feel like, oh, Ali had an invisible punch that knocked out Sonny Liston back in those days, and it don't make it right. At the same time, but what I'm talking about with what Fury did, because that's what I want to stick to, what Fury did with the gloves, and I mean, we even look at the gloves and we see that the man got 4 fucking knuckles showing through the gloves, And not only that, I'm happy you brought up sparring because Nicholas Asbury, who was a Tyson Fury sparring partner, he even grabbed Fury gloves and showed the padding taken out of the gloves and showed that how they was trying to fuck him over inside the ring.
Moni, how many rounds the fight go? How many rounds the second fight go?
Let me finish.
Sorry, I'm sorry, Moni.
Nicholas Asbury was a sparring partner that showed gloves that Tyson Fury had, right? With the patterns taken out the glove. And not only that, they try to, keep him quiet, talking about, oh, we're going to get you certain fights. Don't let it out. Don't get it out. So it's already documented that Fury is a known cheater. He got caught in the ring with gloves that was fucked around. So when you say it's so many excuses and you don't believe it, and then you come up here and you say at your own mouth that it's been controversy in boxing since the beginning. I agree 120% with that. But all I'm saying is this shit ain't far-fetched when we say that Tyson Fury cheated. So if we saying he cheated and you saying that this has been going on since the beginning of boxing and you want to say Ali cheated and this person did this, look, that can be all true. I ain't gonna deny that shit. But all I'm saying is it don't make it right. And what we're seeing right now with fighters dying in the fucking ring, if a Fury to come in and do what the fuck he did, bro, he got to be held accountable for his actions. And people like you, right? Because you feel like you haven't seen the gloves and things of that nature. I don't think you should be saying that it's not true and that people making excuses if you ain't go back and do the research on it to look at the shit and then come back and give a valid assessment of what the fuck we talking about. You feel me?
All right, I feel you for sure. I respect your opinion. From what I saw, I'm saying I wouldn't rule it out. That's all I'm saying, Moni. It's been going on since the beginning of time, people cheating. And I wouldn't throw it by him, but what I saw, I thought Fury was a better boxer. Moni, that's all.
I believe Fury. Listen, if you ask me who's the better boxer between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, I would say Tyson Fury 120%. He's the better boxer. To be 6 down and move, I'm not saying the man ain't got no skills or he can't fight. Tyson Fury, to be that tall, to be that way and be able to throw punches and handle his weight the way he handled it, bro, he got skills. I don't deny it. But it don't take away from the fact that he went into that ring and not only cheated Wilder once, he cheated him twice, bro. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna respect the cheater.
Right, but Moni, how many rounds the second fight go?
I think it went 7, if I'm not mistaken.
So Moni, right? I've been around some boxers, okay? And even though there's been instances, you're gonna say something about the gloves if you know you've been cheated the first time. You're gonna be aware of the cheater. He comes from a gypsy background and stuff. No, not saying nothing, but the MTK, all that shit, Moni, they're corrupt. It's a corrupt sport, and if he's a cheater, the second fight, you're going to be on him like white on rice. You're going to be on him like flies on shit, and for him to get away with it for 7 rounds, come on, Moni.
For him to get away with it for 7 rounds, what? I don't get what you're trying to say. You're saying for him to get away with cheating for 7 rounds?
Yeah, I'm saying because you said he already cheated him the first fight, so you already know, if I'm playing someone that I know is a cheat, I'm going to pay attention to him a little closer, Moni.
Well, the first time he pulled the gloves down, he was smacking he had his fist in his wrist area, and we seen the white part of the tape coming off. So with that situation, you don't catch on to those things until after the second fight. So it wasn't really elaborated on in the first fight until the second fight. So people looked at the first fight and it's like, okay, we didn't really pay attention to the shit. But after the second fight, we're like, man, hold on, something ain't right. That what made people go back and look at the first fight and be like, look, he even cheated in the goddamn first fight. But even when we're looking in the second fight, right, you can say, oh, you're not going to get away with it from 7 rounds and things of that nature. We can say all that shit. But my thing is he still cheated, and it don't make it right at the end of the day. Like we can say, well, look, this person should have been on it. That person should have been on it. They should have been up his ass and all this. It still don't take away from the fact that he cheated, right? And my point is, I want people like you, right, that'll be like, okay, well, cheating been going on, and because blankly, maybe this is not what you think, or I don't want to put words in your mouth or say how you feel, but sometimes it's like you're just saying, well, oh well, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it, it is what it is. The fight over with, move on. But that's not how I'm looking at the situation. I hold on to this shit until my casket drop. You feel me? So all I'm saying is when we're looking at the situation and we're looking at the gloves and we can tell that these motherfuckers already been broken in because gloves don't look like they're coming out the wrapper, but we can clearly see 4 knuckles. Like you can really see the knuckles in a glove that people try to say was Photoshopped at first. They try to say it was Photoshop. Then people found the man who actually took the picture. Who validated.
Send that link to me. Send that link to me so I can check it out. Because honestly, I'll do a little research on that, Moni. Check so I could check it out. You know, send me a link.
Yeah, all you gotta do is type in glove date, and it should pop up Thursday. You feel me? But four knuckles showing through the gloves. Four of his knuckles showing through the gloves. Go ahead, if you want to play game. 4 of his knuckles showing through the gloves, bro. And to me, it just don't make it right, bro. And for people, I just want people, all of the people out there that's trying to say that, oh, Wilder making too many excuses. Oh, his fanboy saying this, they can't get over the win, all this shit. Only thing I want for them is, you know what? It's a possibility that the motherfucker cheated. Y'all don't even have to say he cheated. I just need that it's a possibility that he cheated. But even though it's right there plain as day, right? Because some people don't. It's a lot of people that dislike Deontay Wilder because of his fan base. They hate what he stands for and shit like that. I get it, right? Yeah, so it don't matter how.
It's so destructive coming up. Everybody loved Deontay Wilder. Everybody loved that heavyweight knocking everybody out. I mean, who wouldn't love the guy? You know,
you'll think everybody loved Deontay Wilder. You'll think, right? Especially in America, you would think that shit. But that's so far from the truth, child. So far from the truth.
There's a lot of fanboys the other way too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but the real boxing enthusiast enjoys seeing a heavyweight that takes people out with one punch, and no one did it better than Deontay Wilder.
Exactly. But it's a lot of bullshit in the game, man. All I'm saying is, I just want people to do the research before they speak on the shit. You know, whether you agree with it or not, whether you agree, but at least just let me know you want to look some shit up. Because even with the mainstream media, right? Mainstream media, they disregarded everything about Glovegate. They never said anything about it when we said Deontay Wilder was cheated and shit like that. But when Tyson Fury came out and spoke one little word on it, defending himself, now mainstream media want to cover it and make it look like, you know, oh, Wilder making the excuse and all this shit. But in the beginning, you know, they didn't even give Wilder a fucking chance, you know. So my whole thing is, if you mainstream media, if you people that don't think he cheated or none of that shit, if mainstream media would have put it out there, even if they would have said, oh, we don't agree with this, but we want to put it out here because it do have some type of validity, and then let the people make their mind up. Don't just come out and take Tyson Fury's side. You see what I'm saying? Or don't just come out and speak on the shit when you know it look like it's going benefiting one side over the other, or it's gonna get your ass some clicks and views. So at the end of the day, man, I'm not trying to change nobody. Yeah, I'm not trying to change nobody's mind or nobody's opinion on how they think. But at the end of the day, man, I just want people to be open-minded and see that this man got a rap sheet longer than the Nile River for cheating. You know what I mean? And then base your opinion off that shit. But you got a lot of people that hate Deontay Wilder that don't give a fuck how he does. Fury could have hit him up on he could have hit Wilder in the head with a baseball bat, and they would act like they ain't see this shit. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, bro.
Hey, Moni, thanks for having me on. You know, there's two sides to every story, and I appreciate you having me on. And go Errol Spence. I can't wait to see him fight again. There's some good fights coming up. Moni, real quick, who do you like in the Castano-Teixeira fight?
Oh man, I'm happy you brought that up, bro. Listen, I got Brian Castano beating Teixeira, bro. Right, and I like Teixeira. I thought he was gonna lose to who's the guy who fought before that, the Bronco, man. I can't even get my guy name. He was winning, but Teixeira got a punch on him. But I think Brian Castano is the all-around better fighter. I think like he should win this fight. Brian Castano should win this fight. I think he will be the new WO world champ, the 154-pound world champion. And I think we get Brian Castano versus Jamel Charlo for undisputed. But one thing I would say, Patrick Teixeira, he got heart. You know what I mean? He got heart, and he ain't gonna stop until the end. And he got power. He got a punch. So Brian Castano got to be worried of that punch. He can't get in there and just get too lax and think he just, you know, in control of the fight. Because to me, I thought Brian Castano beat Laura. I thought he won that fight. I mean, I thought he edged it out. But I think he's the better fighter, you know, and I think Brian Castano should win that fight. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, you know, I'm along the lines of that with the Argentine-Brazil, you know, rivalry between the two countries. Castano's a smaller guy, you know, with reach and all. I think if Teixeira can keep him, you know, at distance, and just stay into the fight, keep it going, then Castano might get a little hungry. He might walk into one. if Castano can fight his fight and stay disciplined and use his angles, and because he's a much smaller fighter, Teixeira is a much bigger guy with much bigger reach. Teixeira, I think, is a pretty good underdog as well. I think Castano's going to get it, but as I watch the fights, as I watch a little more of the reruns, I think Teixeira is going to give him a heck of a fight. I think it's going to be a war. I think it's going to be a great fight, Moni. And again, thanks a lot. Have a great night. God bless, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great night, Moni.
All right, you too, man. Appreciate you, champ. Yeah, that's gonna be a good fight though. Teixeira and Brian Castano. Brian Castano is short, and he got his reach and shit, but a 77.5-inch reach. So, but I think he gonna get in the inside. I think he gonna get him, bro. I think he gonna get him. What you say, Omega? Send him to Fanon? Nah, I ain't gonna send him to Fanon, man. You feel me? But the facts are the facts of Wild and Fury, man. They want to let the dude get away with murder, man. But back to Devin Haney and Gary Russell, bro. Shayna, that shit, I'm talking about. I was laughing so hard, bro. I seen you, Shayna, getting that Bill Haney a little bit. I seen you in there, Shayna. But there's people in there trying to get on my man's Batman too, though. It was going both ways, though, man. But that shit, I ain't gonna repeat the words that was said. If you went in there, you missed out on one hell of a back and forth. You know what I mean? But that fight, man, I think that fight will set one of them apart. I think the Devin Haney and the Gary Russell fight will set one of them apart. And whomever win that fight, you was in there, Omega. Whomever win that fight, bro, between Devin Haney and Gary Russell, I think it put them on a different pedestal, bro. Because I think the build up to the fight is gonna be so crazy. You know what I'm saying? The build up to the fight gonna be so crazy, bro. I think that shit gonna have us like want to see that shit so bad. And I think the fight will live up to the hype. I think that fight will live up to the hype. So at the end of the day, dog, how that shit went down with Bill and Batman, I think that shit translate to the ring. I think that shit would translate to the ring. And I think both of them, I do think they will stick to the game plan for us boxing, but I think they give us a banger, bro. I think Devin Haney and Gary Russell will give us a banger. Just off the animosity there, bro. Just off the animosity there. You feel me? I know Coach say he don't think Gary will make you think Gary got too many disadvantages. I don't know, man. I think Gary, like, at 135, I feel like he can hold his own. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he'll be able to hold his own against Devin Haney. But if Devin Haney get in there and stick to that boxing style, hit and not get hit, get in and out, I think that'll favor him better than Gary boxing style. But somebody gonna have to turn into the bull in that goddamn fight. You know what I mean? Somebody gonna have to turn into the bull. So I just think that the style of Gary, I think he'll be the one that'll be coming forward more than Devin Haney, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. Because Devin got the better legs. Devin got the youth. Devin got the height and he got the reach. So he go really try to play the outside. But like I said, I just think just from the animosity standpoint, I think they had to sit down and bang it out a little bit. You know what I mean? That's crazy. So, I don't believe you was going for wild in the head, Chad. What you believe, Shannon? You think he had Fury on the pause? But man, I want to see that fight, man. I want to see that fight, bro. I'm talking about that build up is gonna be crazy. That build up is gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. I don't know how civil it's gonna stay, but that shit gonna be crazy. Like Taste on Sugar Hill. It's gonna go down in that bitch that night. You better believe that. It's gonna go down on that bitch that night. What's going on, Ash? Ash, you missed it, Ash. You missed it. I had Brian Norman heard the guy that sport Tank. He's too small. He will beat Gary worse than Loma. Too much speed and size. Think so? I don't know, coach. I pick him to win though. But Devin ain't got a Loma style. Like Loma was making you miss and make you pay. Devin is in and out to me. He gave Tank his homage, Ash. You hear me? He said, Tank a motherfucking dog. He said, I see why he the champ. He said, see why he the champ and he see why he knocking him out. But the kid is likable, Ash. You hear me? He likable as fuck. I think Haney versus Russell will go the distance. It would be hard to predict a KO that fight. Yeah, I don't think it's a knockout. I don't think it's a knockout. I think it go the distance as well. Yeah, he showed love over. He said they don't like each other though. He said they don't like each other, ass. So you gotta expect that. You gotta expect that. But I told him though, I say, listen here, Brian, bro. I can't see Tank losing. I can't see Tank only winning 3 rounds out of 25 rounds though, champ. That's just hard for me to believe. But other than that though, man, the kid is likable. I'm not riding with him. I gotta rock with him. I rock with him. He fighting that 140 though. He fighting that 140. But man, that man and Bill had me, man, I'm talking about I was dying laughing, bro. I was dying laughing. Dying laughing. That shit was funny. But it was real at the same time. BFTB, like shit. BFTB handled it the best way that he could, though. I like that, bro. You know, he ain't taking no sides or none of that shit. He kept it real with both, and people already know how BFTB gonna do it. He kept it real both ways. Ain't no fanboy and ain't no, you know what I'm saying? That's how you're supposed to do that shit. That's how you're supposed to do it. To say welterweight, nah, he fighting at 140. He at 140 right now. 18-0, 15 knockouts. Yeah, he said Tank a motherfucking dog though. He said I see why he a world champ. Oh, he took it down too, Ash. Did you see how Mauricio muddied the water some more with T.O. and Devin? What'd he do, coach? I seen people saying that shit. I thought they was talking about earlier before. But man, Mauricio, he know he fucking up the situation. He know exactly what he doing. He know exactly what he doing. For real, he know exactly what he doing with them damn titles. He said, "What happened with BFTB? Oh man, you had to be there to see it, Mr. De Niro. I can't repeat some of that shit, bro. It's like, you know, I ain't gonna put it out because the haters already wanted it. I know they wanted that shit. They gonna try to take it and make it out of something that is, you know what I mean? But man, it was just it was real heated. I'm gonna say that it got real heated between Batman and Bill. Real heated in that bitch. Real heated. He said he doesn't hit hard and was talking like he doesn't want it with him. And Tank and him are in 2 different weight classes. I mean, you know how it's gonna be, Ash. You know how it's gonna be. I'm coming with it right now, coach. Oh, so he took it to Patreon Omega. I thought he just took it down. I'm happy he still got it though. I say, yeah, man. I heard he broke it. I heard he broke it though, but I ain't you know, Tank my guy, man. I'm riding for Tank 120. I'm riding for Tank 120 though. Sparring is sparring. Sparring, and that shit was heated. It was a good ass sparring, Ash. You know what I'm saying? It was a good ass sparring, and you know we got Tank back, man. But I like this kid a lot. I like him a lot. I like him a lot, and I'm a ride for him. You know, I don't see him and Tank fighting in the future or meeting up, or it's a possibility. You never know how things shape out. But it's sparring. You know, those things happen in sparring. Like he said, he respect Tank. He thank Tank because look, Tank, you know, get him some recognition. You know, but it's on him to keep it up though. So yeah, Brian, he looked like a cool dude. He said he sparred when he was he sparred him when he was 15. I just dropped it, coach. He sparred him when he was 15. So you know how it is, Ash. When you the top dog, man, everybody gunning for you. Yes, it was, Shane. Yes, it was. Coach, what's going down, big dog?
What's happening, brother?
How you feeling?
Oh man, I'm good. How you been, man?
Man, I can't call it. Now, what's going on with Sudaman motherfucking ass?
Hey man, did you see Teofimo on Fight Hype?
I ain't see it yet, no.
Man, he went and he showed both of the belts plus the certificates that Mauricio sent him. And he said, Teofimo was saying, I told y'all I'm the undisputed champion, because he sent him a regular belt and he sent him the franchise title. So when we did the show today, I was asking you to talk to Fred, because Fred needs to put Teofimo and Devin, and he needs to have Mauricio on his show because he got access to these people. Right. And he needs to ask Mauricio in front of everybody, who is the WBC champion? Because he sent a regular belt to Teofimo. He sent the franchise. Now that's just muddying the waters, because Teofimo is up there. Look, they sent me these two belts. Look, this the champion belt, and I got the franchise. And he showed the two certificates. So I'm like, dude, this is just making it worse, you know?
Yeah.
But you got to check it out, bro. I was like, man, Fred got access to these people, so he needs to have all three of them on the show and make Mauricio say, who is the WBC champion?
You know, I seen when the one WBC came in, he had a certificate. I seen Tio when it came into his Miss Laurie, thank you so much, Queen, for the donation. Much love, much appreciated. Thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate that, Miss Laurie. And Miss Laurie, drop the link in the chat, because we got 29 people in here. A lot of new people just came in. Y'all go subscribe to our Facebook page. Please subscribe to the Facebook page. I seen when the belt came in to his crib when he had a certificate and shit. That's when I knew it was some bullshit in the water, bro. I knew it was in the water right there, right? But you know, I'm with you on that, coach. I'm gonna holler at Fred to see if he can make that happen.
Yeah, bro, because they need to have clarification, because the WBC is getting out of hand, bro, because he's sitting up there with two belts and he's like, look, and he's showing the paperwork and he's showing the belt. Like, I'm the real champion. This is the WBC belt. Now, this is the franchise belt. Look at the certificates. He said the serial numbers and all that on the thing. And I'm like, bro, this is fucking over, Devin. So, Mauricio, why are you doing this? Why are you muddying the waters? Why are you making it to where this kid think he's undisputed when he's not? You know, why are you causing all these problems? If you would have just sent him the franchise belt, fine. You know what I'm saying? Fine. That wasn't even supposed to be transferable, but he allowed that shit to happen. So the whole thing is all screwed up, man, because now, you know, it's like they have an agenda. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They have an agenda. It's not like it's making the fans confused, number one, and it's got the two boxers confused. Why would he do that? Why would the WBC send him the title, the belt like Devin got,
right,
and a franchise belt? You know,
and this what pissed me off, coach. This what pissed me off for people, because they try to defend this shit by saying, well, you know, the franchise and the WBC now is like the WBA Super and the WBA regular. No, the fuck is not, because First of all, the WBA regular is in every weight division and been in every weight division for a while now, to where we even accept the shit, and all the sanctioning bodies even sign off on it. I don't hear all the sanctioning bodies signing off on that WBA franchise shit, right? And I don't see that franchise title in every fucking division
Right.
where people accept. You even got fighters like Deontay Wilder, they turning that franchise shit down. If you ask certain fighters, they saying no, they don't want the franchise belt because they look at that shit as a ducking belt. No, they want to fight everybody, right? So Mauricio Sulaimán, bro, he know what he doing. He causing confusion, but he stay trying to, take money off that shit because he getting a check from Devin, he getting a check from Teofimo. You know what I mean? And that's
Right.
is bullshit, bro. That shit is a ripoff. And like you say, you fucking up the division, you fucking up boxing, you fucking with the fans' head, and you damn sure fucking with the fighters' head. I know in the back of Teofimo's head, coach, he know he's not undisputed. He know he's not, bro. He know he's not. That's why when he beat fucking Lomachenko, that's why the first name he brought up was Devin Haney name. They didn't ask him about Devin Haney. He brought up Devin Haney. Yeah, I'll fight Devin Haney next because you know for a fact, you know that shit ain't the real WBC scrap, bro. And that's bullshit. And I don't know if it was you that brought that shit up, coach, or I know somebody brought it up, and I agree with that shit. If you'd have brought the franchise into the game, like you saying, okay, we gonna have the franchise, so this champion can go fight this champion for undisputed, but afterwards, right, you have to fight Devin Haney, right? Like, okay, Devin, you got this title, you got the franchise title, but he have to fight you no matter what. No matter what, he has to fight you. You see what I'm saying? That would have been better than just talking about, oh, he's the franchise champion, and now he got this title. Like, that's just bullshit, bro. It's just bullshit. It's fucking the game up. But us, the real fans, know that Teofimo ain't no fucking undisputed champ, bro. I'm sorry, I'm not riding with that franchise shit.
Man, but that shit pissed me off so bad, bro, because I was like, man, and I'm not even mad at Teofimo. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at him. I'm mad at Mauricio Sulaimán for allowing that shit to happen, for him to send a championship belt and the franchise belt. That's what I'm mad about because, dude, you said it out of your own mouth when you was on Barbershop that belt is a trophy and Devin is the real champion. Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Why would you cause more confusion? And then when people was at his hat about the shit, he was like, well, you have your opinion. Nah, motherfucker, it ain't about our opinion.
Right.
You fucking the game up. And you only have this shit in 2 divisions.
Right.
So, if Lomachenko would have fought Devin and beat Devin and Teofimo would have beat Loma, then he would have been undisputed. But that's not the way the shit went.
Exactly.
He ran away from Devin Haney. And
Exactly.
they all running away from Devin Haney. And it's sad, bro. Because they recognize skills. He ain't the biggest crack. He don't got to have the biggest crack, but that motherfucker got skills that pay the bills back. So, and that's what I'm saying. Fred always got Mauricio on his platform. So he needs to put him on a platform. Teofimo right there and Devin. Because Bill gonna answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? Bill gonna answer the phone. I don't know if Teo gonna answer the phone, but Bill gonna answer the phone. So he needs to find out of Mauricio Sulaimán's mouth who is the WBC champion in front of both of them. So there's no everybody can stop debating about the shit, and we'll know who the real champion is. You put Mauricio Sulaimán on, put him on the hot seat. You need to answer this question in front of both of these fighters, so there's clarity and the fans won't have no confusion.
Mrs. De Niro took it right out of my mouth, coach. But I say what Tio need to realize is that fans know he only fought Cormier and Loma. You don't deserve to act like you King Kong. Everyone knows Tio and Devin has history. Why not want to fight him? And they can clear this shit up, Ash, right? Then she say Devin Haney got tricked out of fighting for WBC. It's not his fault, and Tio acting like Devin did it himself on purpose. And Ash, not only tricked, right? He didn't get tricked. He got robbed for the opportunity. It must have been Devin Haney and Luke Campbell for the WBC scrap. All of a sudden, it's motherfucking Lomachenko and Luke Campbell for the scrap, right? Promising Devin to be the fucking mandatory, right? And then when it's time for him to fight Lomachenko, oh, here come the franchise shit. And this is what I don't get at all. I don't get this stupid ass shit. Okay, if Lomachenko was going to fight Teofimo anyway, and we know that fucking unifications trump mandatories, right? you can still even fight this motherfucker. You don't have to fight Devin Haney. You don't have to drop the belt. You don't have to take the franchise because it's Trump mandatory, but you still leave Devin Haney in a mandatory position to where he can fight the winner of you motherfuckers. So why not just go and fight Teofimo? Why not just go and fight Teofimo in the first place and not even bring that franchise shit in the equation? And now we can say that this man is the real the undisputed champion, but we still got Devin right there as the fucking mandatory. So now if you don't want to fight him because you don't got a rematch clause, now if you don't want to fight him, T.O., you can drop the title, but it's gonna make you look like a bitch for real, because now you drop the title, you don't want to fight Devin, right? But now if you do want to fight him, now you got an opportunity to fight Devin, and you the champion. Now you defending undisputed instead of all this bullshit going on. But man, Mauricio Sulaimán did that shit, and I'm gonna say this too. It was a time where Devin, he spoke out against that. No matter of fact, it wasn't Devin. Wilder spoke out against the franchise shit, and then Devin had said something about the franchise. Wilder spoke out against the franchise, and that's when Sulaimán came out and he tried to script Devin, right? When Devin had his shoulder injury. This happened back then. He tried to, and I'm like, he's stripping Devin because what motherfucker saying about that franchise shit. And Devin had spoke out about that shit as well. And I'm like, he on that bullshit. Sulaimán know what he doing. He got into his feelings and he got on that bullshit, bro. And now, like you say, he fucking the game up with this shit.
Yeah, bro, because he muddying the water so bad, bro, because it's a way for T.O. to avoid fighting him. You know, people always talk about, well, T.O. is better than Devin, this and this and that. Well, you know, I really can't tell because Lomachenko was willing to fight Teofimo. He wasn't willing to fight Devin. That's a fact. He gave up his belt. Instead, he took Teofimo. He really thought he could beat Teofimo, you know. But the whole point is, man,
Coach, he thought he can beat him. He thought he can beat him so much that he didn't even put a fucking rematch clause in the contract.
That go to show you. But I tell people this also. If Teofimo would have been with PBC or the Zone and having 16 fights, do you think Lomachenko would have fought him?
No.
Bob Arum wouldn't have made that fight. He got 16 fights. Devin got 24 fucking fights, bro. 24 fights. And then you always have these numbskulls that sit here and go, well, who Devin fought? Same shit they do with Canelo. Well, who did Charlo fight? Well, who the fuck did Liam Smith fight? Who the fuck did Rocky Fielding fight? Who the fuck did Yildirim fight? You know, now who the fuck is George Kambosos with Teal? Who
just lost his last fight?
They always sit here and want to make, well, he ain't fought nobody. What you mean he ain't fought nobody? That shit don't make no sense to me, bro. You know, Kambosos, who the fuck is he? Nobody know this dude.
Exactly. You know? I say it every time.
They just talk out the side of their neck, man. That shit go, it's like they just regurgitate bullshit, man. It's horrible.
So, and I say it all the time, because you can't knock a man position on how they get their fucking title, right? It ain't like Devin, and this is another thing. Devin wanted to fight to prove, right? He wanted to show that he was the best. And then, like you said, if you can beat me, beat me. Charlo, another one. Charlo wanted to fight to prove and show that he was the best. They didn't tell these motherfuckers to drop these titles. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers to say that shit, oh, email chat, man, miss me with that bullshit. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't trying to hear that shit at all. Right.
Not at all, bro, because it's the same thing GGG did. He didn't want to fight him. Charlo was his mandatory for the IBF.
Yeah.
He wouldn't fight him. So, man, these people just full of shit. You know, it just bothers me that Mauricio Sulaimán is doing what he's doing. And that's what I really wanted to tell you, bro, because I know you got access to Fred, and Fred got access to these people. So we need to put Mauricio Sulaimán on a hot seat and put him so where there's no denying. So everybody gonna see, get all three of them on the line at the same time, just like me and you talking right now. And point blank, ask Mauricio Sulaimán, who is the WBC champion?
Right, that motherfucker. I tell you, Fred. You know, Devin, this is not something that we talk about in right here in the private. I will take both of these guys in the back and I will tell them, man, but I don't know, like right now, they're both champions, they're both great fighters, and you know, the people love, man, we don't want to hear all that shit, motherfucker. Tell us right now who was the real champion, motherfucker.
Right.
Devin
need to put him on the spot, bro.
Yeah, put his ass right on the spot because we let his ass know we confused and fucked up in the head, bro. Because you can't just come out here and try to implement some shit into this boxing game because you feel like it, or you woke up one morning with a dream, motherfucker, or the franchise title. But you know you made that shit for Canelo. To be real, you made that shit for Canelo to get the fuck away from Charlo. You know what I'm saying? And then you try to come back and do that shit with Teofimo. You act like you was gonna try to do it with Wilder, but Wilder already told you, I don't want that shit. I ain't accepting that shit. I don't know what the fuck that shit is. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's crazy and weird nowadays what they trying to do with these damn titles and what they trying to do in this boxing game. The only thing they doing is fucking us over.
You know, he just making up shit as he go, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the bylaws and all of this shit that they supposed to have with their board. Man, they just make up shit as they go, bro. This shit is crazy the way that organization is ran. And then you wonder why Riddick both threw that shit in the garbage. You know what I'm saying? And people, you know, we got to stop supporting bullshit fights, bro. We have to.
Yeah,
you know, because we not getting what we want. You know, we the consumer, we the ones paying for this shit. Just like Canelo, you think I'm gonna pay to watch him fight Yildirim? I'm not paying for that shit. You know, I'm not gonna watch Teofimo fight Kambosos. I'm not watching that shit. I'm not, because the shit ain't right. You know, if you talk all this bullshit and then you don't fight, and whoever Ryan Garcia fight next, I'm not watching that shit. I'm not watching that shit at all. Because he's gonna put somebody out his ass when he the mandatory for Devin Haney. What kind of bullshit is that? You are scared to fight the champion, motherfucker who got the belt that you want. It's amazing.
A world title at that. But man, let's talk about this a little bit, coach, because you put me up on it, man. Iran Barkley and motherfucking Roberto Duran, man. And I see what you was talking about, how they had Iran Barkley, you know, Roberto Duran, what's his homie ass he whooped? Was it Davey Boy?
Huh?
Who was that Roberto Duran beat? Davey Boy, right?
Yeah, he beat Davey Boy.
Yeah, and Iran Barkley, like he'll get his payback and all this shit. I'm like, boy, I can imagine how y'all felt back in the days, boy, thinking he's gonna win that damn fight.
Hey, you know what else was a good fight? James Toney and Iran Barkley. That was another one. Them boys was getting it in. Man, him and Roberto Duran, bro, they was beating the hell out of each other, bro.
Man, I'm talking about power. Like that shit. I'm like, boy, how the fuck is y'all taking these body shots? Like, man, them body shots Barkley was throwing. Like, man, look at her. Hey, one of them motherfuckers set me down. That shit there.
Roberto was a bad motherfucker though, bro.
Yeah, he was. And how he was countering that hook of Iran Barkley. You had to be on some and at that age, let's put that out there. At that age, he was countering the shit out that hook. Like that's when he was hurting his ass. He had hurt him every time. Like Iran Barkley would be working that jab from the outside because that jab was tagging his ass. And then he'd get in. Like, man, but that motherfucker Roberto Duran to time that hook. I'm like, how the fuck is he timing his hook like this? Like it don't even look like he that fast to time it. I'm like, man, boy, when he timing, he timing. He'll hurt his ass every time. I'll be like, God damn, boy.
One of my favorite fights of all time, right there, bro.
Yeah, that shit was right there. That shit was
war. That was worse than Gotti and
Ward.
And you know the Irish boy, Mickey Ward.
Mickey Ward, yeah.
Yeah, that was worse than that, bro. Them boys was getting it in, bro. But shit, man, that's all I wanted to tell you, bro. To pass that along to you, bro.
Yes, sir.
If you could talk to him, bro, talk to Fred, bro, and see if he can make that shit happen, bro. Because I'm tired of this shit, bro. I'm tired of the waters being muddy. I'm tired of all of this bullshitting with the WBC. So that first of all, I want everybody on here to understand. I don't dislike Teofimo. I think he's a good fighter, and I like him. I want to see the best fight the best, and I don't want no bullshit with you the undisputed and all of that shit when you not the undisputed. Stop muddying the waters. So I don't care who win the fight out of Devin. I'm pulling for Devin because I like Devin. I like his work ethic, and but I don't dislike Teofimo. I think he's a good fighter too. I just want to see him link up for the undisputed. That's it. You know, I'm not against Teofimo. I'm against the shit he's doing. You know, it was more like, nah, I got the belt. And then he even said it, Devin, you got played. So, you know, that's some bullshit, bro. So that's all I wanted to say, bro. And if you could contact Fred, bro, and talk to him about the shit, if he can make that happen.
Oh yeah, I hit that in Fred DM tonight. I'll pass the message on tonight. I'll let you know what he say too.
You feel me, bro?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm damn sure gonna pass the message on tonight.
All right, brother. Well, look,
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Coach. Yes, sir. You're welcome anytime, Coach.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
All right. Hey, Mr. De Niro, I like that. He say he's dividing the sport of boxing, making it racist because Mexicans feel like we disrespectful of Canelo because we want Canelo to fight top competition. You ain't lying, bro. You're not lying at all, bro. That's a fact. That's a fact. Everybody, I want y'all to click that link, right? Go follow Miss Lori Reed Loyalty Promotion and Boxing Channel on Facebook. One of the top boxing channels that's growing over on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, if you ain't clicked it, if you ain't following the page right now, go ahead and click that link and follow the page. And I'm about to drop this link for my brother Junior the Truth as well. There go the link right here, y'all. Click that page right there. Click it, click it, click it. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, goddamn me. And I'm quite sure everybody in here got a Facebook page. Take your ass over there and follow that boxing page. Show some love. But I feel you on that. I feel you on that, Mr. De Niro, bro. And you could tell Suleiman, he got that little type of Mexican pride in him, right? He got that little Mexican pride in him. Right. We even told his ass about Jimenez, right? When she did her little shit when Reggie Owens was on his ass, bro. So they can try to say all that shit all they want to. You feel me? He can try to say all that shit he want to. But at the end of the day, bro, you are fucking up the boxing game. You are showing Mexicans favoritism, motherfucker. We ain't fit to act like we don't see what the fuck we see. We know exactly what we're looking at now. We know exactly what we're looking at now, motherfucker. You is showing favoritism, but we ain't stupid. You feel me? We ain't stupid at all. Hey, I just dropped the link, y'all, to the Black Gentleman Grooming Company. Go over there for your latest and greatest grooming products. You feel me? You got to take commercial breaks around this motherfucker. Your latest, greatest grooming products. Go show my brother JTT Junior the Truth some love. You know, that's a black-owned business. Support our black-owned businesses. You got things for women. You got things for men. You got T-shirts, coffee mugs, coffee beans, lip balm for your lips. You got skin products. You feel me? We're going to tell JTT to get that toothpaste and them toothbrushes. You got everything you need to keep yourself together. You feel me? Use the code MoneyB314. You feel me? My brother Omega posted it in chat. MoneyB314 for 10% off all your purchases. You feel me? Show some love, man. Show some love. Support our own. Big facts. Big facts. My brother Brandon House in the building. You know, what's up at Lori Reed? I've been busy working, actually at work now. Shannon said, peace, coach. But yeah, though, man, that's bullshit, though, how they doing that type of shit. You feel me? Oh, let's not forget about the soap to wash y'all funky ass. You understand me? But yeah, though, y'all, but that is some bullshit what Mauricio Suleiman doing. Pure bullshit. Pure bullshit. You know what I mean? Pure bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Pure bullshit, because on the simple fact of, man, you can't just try to throw some shit up in there and, like, man, you got to get this shit like years to play out. Let us know, hey, we're going to be implementing this belt into the situation. Get all the sanctioning bodies on board. Make sure it's fit to reside in every fucking weight division. You know what I mean? And have a solid foundation and solid rules behind the shit when you bring it in. Not just some shit you want to change in 15 seconds because you feel like you want to change the shit, or you feel like it's going to benefit the other fighter to where people can't say shit about it, man. Get out of here with that bullshit, bro. It was non-transferable. Now it's transferable. You see what I'm saying? It would have been better. Let's keep it real. It would have been better if you'd have let Lomachenko keep the franchise title, right? Just think about this, fam. It would have been better if he would have let Lomachenko keep the franchise title, and now Lomachenko have a shot to fight. He have a chance to fight for the real WBC world title, or Devin Haney can go fight motherfucking Teofimo Lopez for undisputed. That could have been a good rule. You know what I mean? Okay, he's the franchise champion now, right? So now he can go fight this fight over here. But if he loses, he has the franchise title to secure him a spot. I mean, secure him a fight to either fight for his world title back, or, you know, he can let my man's go and fight for it, and then he can fight the winner of that fight. But all this, oh, he's the real champion. That man, It could have been so much shit where he could have got away with bringing that franchise title in, but he ain't smart like us. You feel me? That's why we the innovators, and them motherfuckers gonna be, the ones that's always stealing shit, and that's a fact. Jack, you understand me? Pure bullshit. Pure bullshit. I want to get on this topic, y'all. Turnbull, Crawford, Manny Pacquiao. We're seeing talks and rumors saying they in negotiations, trying to see if they can make the fight happen and things of that nature. Now, these are just rumors. You know what I'm saying? This shit is not, I don't know, media websites or nothing like that. You feel me? I know Dante Boxing Nation dropped the video. My brother Bluebird dropped the video. I haven't seen either or yet, but just saying it, you know what I'm saying? It sounds good. Sounds good, right? If Turnbull Crawford can get his hands on the Manny Pacquiao fight, because a win over Manny Pacquiao is still giving us some validity if you go on pay-per-view to do some good fucking numbers and rash his stock a little bit. If you can get the Manny Pacquiao fight over fucking Sean Porter fight. But y'all should have been, well, he got stripped for the title, so I can't even really say shit about that. Now, my thing is, right, Manny Pacquiao with the belt made a whole lot of fucking sense. It made a whole lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? Now Manny Pacquiao, without the title, him and Bud can still go on pay-per-view. They can still go on pay-per-view and do some good numbers. Or Bud can say, well, look at my pay-per-view numbers now. Look at my pay-per-view numbers now. But if Errol Spence was to fight, and this would look like it shouldn't have to be, you Dennis Ugas, and end up getting that scrap, right? He still holds, the power over the business. He still holds the power over the business. Even if you beat Manny Pacquiao, Turnbull Crawford. Even if you beat Manny Pacquiao, you still got a 3-belt hold over here, and the man that came off pay-per-view himself is 4th pay-per-view, let alone, you know what I'm saying? So I know it's gonna be some bullshit in the game, bro. There's gonna be some bullshit in the game. But with that being said, I will accept the Manny Pacquiao fight over Sean Porter if he can't get Errol Spence Jr. next, because it's not looking like he's getting Errol Spence next. I'm okay with Turnbull Crawford fight Manny Pacquiao. I know a lot of people gonna be like, well, man, he fighting fucking Pacquiao, an old ass man, da-da-da this, da-da-da that. But it's still Manny Pacquiao, especially if he go on pay-per-view. It's still a pay-per-view fight. You know what I mean? He trying to raise his stock up. He trying to get known a little bit more, right? So I know it's gonna be a lot of people saying this, that, and the third. And I don't knock y'all. I get it. You know what I mean? I look at it. Pacquiao versus Bud Crawford. I still look at it, because Pacquiao still beat Keith Thurman. So I still look at it just to see how Bud, if he can go in there and dominate Manny Pacquiao ass and beat his ass worse than anybody beat him. Well, we know Marquez knocked him the fuck out, so I don't think he get no better than that. But if you can go in there and outskill him and whoop his ass for every round and still look good in the process, or even just so happen to stop his motherfucking ass, you know what I'm saying? It still raises your stock. You know what I mean? It still raises stock. So I'm looking forward to see if they can make that shit happen. I don't know if they make it happen or not, but I'm looking forward to see if they could make it happen. Ms. Laurie said, I agree with Coach. It's not undisputed. Yeah. It needs to be clarified. That's a fact, Ms. Laurie. Manny needs to go away. Why wouldn't he fight Bud while he had the belt? That's what I'm saying too. Now Manny wants smoke. He full of shit. Man, I agree, bro. But these just rumors, bro. This ain't alleged. You know what I'm saying? These are alleged. It ain't rumors. It ain't like this shit official. Omega say it's ass backwards. Manny don't have a title now, and they going to pay him $20 million. Man. I said, y'all not riding with that shit already. Y'all like, fuck that nigga Manny, dog. Fuck him. Bitch ass nigga. You ain't did shit. But man, I just still think for Turnbull Crawford, it ain't even coming from a Manny standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Coming from Turnbull Crawford standpoint of what he need to do to try to, put some fire behind his ass going into an Errol Spence fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is still keep it at 60-40, because even if Earl get that third scrap, I still want him to keep it 60-40, bro. I still want him to keep it 60-40. Don't change it up. Keep that shit 60-40. You feel me? I want him to keep that shit that way. For real, dog. So we'll see how that shit play out. We'll see how it play out, though. But, those are just rumors, everybody. That ain't no facts. So I don't want nobody. Oh man, Monty Brown said they. Nah, you know them just rumors. If Turnbull Crawford, because it come down to who the fuck he's going to fight if he don't fight Earl Spence next, and he's not getting Earl Spence next. Like I'm hearing talks of Sean Porter sent his team out there. They supposed to be negotiating the fight. Now we hearing shit talking about Manny Pacquiao and him. They like we don't know, man. We don't know. We won't know until these motherfuckers sign the contract, get their ass into the ring and fight. Omega say sounds like clout to me. That's a fact, bro. Could be. It could be, champ. It could be. You know what I mean? So all we can do is wait and see what the fuck go down, see how this shit play out, and see who Turnbull Crawford fight next. If you ask me who I want to see him fight next, it's Sean Porter. I want to see him fight Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him fight Sean Porter, to be honest with you. You know, to be honest with you, I want to see him fight Sean Porter. Miss Laurie say, I like this guy, coach. I like this guy. Coach knows his business. Yeah, coach got a gym in New Orleans. Miss Laurie, he from New Orleans. He got his gym in New Orleans. He train fighters. And he get in there and sport their ass at the same time. Coach about that action. Coach want anybody to talk that shit to come down to New Orleans, put the gloves on and spawn. He want to body shot their ass to death. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. We'll see, bro. We'll see. I don't know, bro. I want to see him fight Sean Porter, though. I want to see him fight Sean Porter. Nitty G, what's going down, fam? I want to see him fight Sean Porter. I feel like that's the fight for his ass. You feel me? That's the fight for him. Sean Porter, bro. Sean Porter. Earl just got through fighting him. Go in there, see if you can beat Sean better than anybody ever beat him. You talking about the motherfuckers who ride for you to the wheels fall off, saying you go knock him out and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So let's see if you should get in there and fight Sean Porter, man. And that's a fact. That's a fact. Well, let me touch on this topic, man. I'm gonna let y'all good people go. Like I say, I appreciate y'all for riding with me once again. We almost had another 3-hour show, man. Usually do 2 and something, but man, y'all some good people out there. But Keith Thurman coming back talking about Ugas, fight him first. Keith Thurman is coming back saying, Ugas, I want the smoke. Come and fight me first. Keith Thurman coming back wanting all the smoke. Come back talking shit about Earl. Earl fight me or lead a division. Bud give me 10 million, but now I don't need 10 million. Just pay me something what I'm worth and I'll get in the ring with you. You know, he never said nothing about a Sean Porter rematch. But now, you know, he want Dennis Ugas to fight him first before Earl Spence Jr. You know, Thurman, you're not going to stop shit from happening, bro. You're not going to stop shit from happening. If Spence lead the 60-40 deal on the table, will Bud finally take the deal with 3 scraps? If Spence got 3 scraps, he better take that goddamn deal. He'll be a fool if he don't. You understand me? He'll be a fool if he don't. And Omega, I like that right there, bro. I like that right there. Thurman coming back talking all this big boy shit. All this big boy shit. And you want to know why I think he coming back talking all this big boy shit? Because the division is moving without his ass, bro. The division is moving without him. The division is moving without him. I see you might go to South and say Thurman is really tripping. Hell yeah, the division is really moving without his ass. You feel me? So now he see that people talking about Earl and Bud and Porter and Danny Garcia and Jerron Ennis and Virgil Ortiz. You know what I mean? All these names getting talked about. Manny Pacquiao name getting talked about. But who's the man that ain't nobody tripping off of? Ain't nobody talking about? Keith, one-time motherfucking Thurman, bro. Because you want to come back and fight once a year, talk that little shit, and strike out. You feel me? People not falling for that shit no more, Keith. You lost both your titles. You got script for one. Manny Pacquiao beat you out the other one, right? Credit, you made some good money against Manny, but you want to go on your hiatuses and then want to come back and think you could just talk your way back into these big ass fights. Nope, ain't gonna happen like that. Ain't gonna happen. Shouldn't say Manny is not fighting Conor McGregor because he got his ass knocked out. He's not fighting Ryan Garcia because they say it's not an exhibition no more, and he still got his belt taken anyway. Fact, Shannon Queen, because his ass coming back bullshit. Like they like doing a little the little rules for the WBA. You know, they gave him his time. A lot of people getting mad. Well, you know, Manny was demoted. You know, it wasn't in the rules, and he wasn't sick or he didn't have no injury. So why is he being demoted and shit like that? Because many ass don't want to fight these big dogs, man. He don't want to fight these big dogs, period. The WBA see that shit. Manny Pacquiao probably told them he's not trying to look to fight these motherfuckers. And they probably came to an agreement where, Manny, we just go act like, we demoting you. At the same time, we stripping your motherfucking ass. And they don't only strip him for it and demoted him to the regular. They took the regular from his ass and elevated Jamal James to the regular champion. So Manny ain't trying to fight these damn dudes, man. Like Mo say, that's a fact, money. Ain't nobody talking about runtime. Michael South say, true that, money. They ain't worried about Thurman, and he don't like it. 2 years of inactivity at Shayna. He holding up the unification. Pacquiao legacy started before and it's ending after Floyd. Mr. Cap, aka Manny Pacquiao, not fighting Bud or EJ. I need to see a sign fight or a press conference to believe it. Shit, you need to see that as in the ring and that bell go ding ding and somebody get punched in the face to believe it nowadays. But yeah, man, ain't nobody talking about Keith Thurman, right? Nah, man, they saying that's just all rumors. Tank ain't break his hand. They saying his hand ain't broken. So until we see Tank with a cast on his shit and things like that, I'm believing Miss Laurie and Ashley. His hand ain't broke. Ain't nobody talking about Thurman ass, right? Now Thurman coming back with all this goddamn cap, bro. Like, Thurman, bro, bring your ass back to the ring, man. Bring your ass back to the ring. Bring your ass back to the fucking ring, bro. Period. Come back to the ring, fight somebody, then say you want to fight these dudes. That's when we gonna believe your ass. We ain't trying to hear all that. We don't even know if your ass in America or not. You feel me? I don't even know if they talking about, oh, I seen Thurman training, Thurman looking good, Thurman in shape. I ain't seeing Thurman ass out here training no damn where. I ain't saying nothing. Feel me? So I ain't with that. This man said Thurman will hurt Spence. What you mean he will hurt Spence? What? And hurt him in what way, Triple X? Thurman will hurt Spence. We know you trolling like a motherfucker. Tank broke his foot off in someone's ass. For real. But yeah, though, man. So now Thurman back. He talking all this shit. He back talking all this shit, trying to bring that sport that he used to have. But bro, nobody is believing that shit, dog. Nobody is believing that shit. You know what I mean? Nobody is believing that shit. That shit is came and gone, Thurman. Maybe if you had the title still and you didn't lose to Pacquiao, then maybe motherfuckers will believe it, bro. But boy, you ain't got no title. You've been out the ring. The welterweight division has been moving and moving, and ain't nobody been worrying about your ass, dog. Nobody has been worried about your ass, bro. For real. Mr. Nerve said at Triple X, Thurman will hurt Spence's hands with that big ass head. All right, that's about it. So Spence punching his ass so much in the goddamn head. But man, that's why Thurman coming back, because like my brother Omega said, that boy looking for some attention. That boy looking for some attention, and that boy trying to stay relevant out here in these boxing streets. He trying to stay relevant because we all know boxing is what have you done for me lately? And lately, we ain't seen Thurman ass in 2 years. Ever since he got his ass, we ain't gonna say beat, ever since he lost to Manny Pacquiao, we ain't seen your ass, Thurman. We ain't seen you. You feel me? Now you want to pop up talking about Earl Spence, you got to fight me or lead the division. Boy, what the fuck is you talking about? People talking about Earl Spence and Turnbull Crawford nowadays. Ain't nobody talking about no goddamn Keith Thurman and Earl Spence. What do you mean fight you or lead a division? Who are you with no scraps, right? With no scraps to come back and say, Earl, fight me or lead a division. You talking about the hottest motherfucker in the division. He has to fight you and lead a division. The motherfucker who giving everybody their biggest paychecks in the division, he has to fight you or lead a division. The motherfucker that's coming off his third pay-per-view in a row when you only fought on pay-per-view once with Manny Pacquiao, and you talking about lead a division. Are you crazy, Keith Thurman? Or you're crazy. You gotta be crazy, boy. Now what you need to be doing is trying to advocate for that Turnbull Crawford fight. You need to get in that Turnbull Crawford sweepstake. Goddamn me. Right there with Sean Porter, but Sean Porter putting the pressure on his ass trying to get that fight. You ain't even pressure hard on Sean Porter to try to get that fight. But now you want to press for you, Dennis Ugas. Now, We know for a goddamn fact. We got Earl Spence sitting on our right. We got Keith Thurman sitting on our left. We have a unified champion, Earl Spencer, coming off his third pay-per-view, right? The hottest kid at welterweight. We got Keith Thurman, who got script for the WBC, who lost to Manny Pacquiao. You know, he's been out the game for 2 years. Buzz ain't buzzing right now. Earl Spence, the hottest motherfucker in the game, right? Now, when you put your Dennis Ugas right there in the middle and say you Dennis Ugas, who would you rather fight? Earl Spence for your biggest payday? Or would you rather sit over here and fight Keith Thurman motherfucking ass, you know, in a good scrap? Don't get me wrong. You can fuck around and lose this fight. You know what I'm saying? Or would you rather fight Keith Thurman? That motherfucker gonna choose Earl Spence in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, you feel me? In a heartbeat. Like, if both of these motherfuckers is a high risk, but I make more money fighting this man, you think I'm about to fight you for less money and lose the scrap and then give you the big payday against Earl Spence and I miss out? Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Shit no. Shit no. Hell no. Shit no. Shayna, thank you so much for the donation. Love, much appreciated, baby. Thank you for always showing love, Shayna. Say, for the great interview today. I appreciate it, mommy. I appreciate you, not that. She appreciate me. Shayna appreciate me. No, let me quit playing. Thank you, Shayna, baby. Y'all love, Queen. But you think he's going to sit out there and fucking pick Keith Thurman over Earl Spence? High risk, low reward, or high risk and high reward? Which one would you choose? Goddamn me. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. So right now, Thurman, all we know you're doing is looking for some fucking attention, like my brother Omega said, bro. That's all you're doing. Looking for some attention to try to stay relevant out here, bro. To try to stay relevant. And I don't knock you. You feel me? I don't knock you at all, bro. I don't knock you at all. But you got to be more realistic. You got to be more realistic. Because when you come into the game, telling the hottest nigga to lead a division to fight you, you make motherfuckers laugh and not take you serious. Not take you serious at all. King Floyd say, that boy delusional. Spence all day. Pacquiao, one-time fighter of the decade, four-time fighter of the year. What that mean, Triple X? What you talking about? What you bringing up that shit for? Spence barely accomplished what Thurman did in 2017. He already beat Porter and Garcia back to back. Now here we go, fam. I'm gonna read the rest of these comments, and I'm gonna put a link in the comment. I'm gonna drop the link, and Triple X, I want you to grab that link, right? Because you fit to show us if you're trolling or not. If you don't grab that link, I know your ass trolling, and you might not be able to come back unless you make another fucking troll account. I'm thinking Earl go beat the brakes off Crawford. All of them ducked that boy until he got titles. Exactly. Not gonna South say that was embarrassing. You got dropped and lost to Pac-Man, Thurman. You're irrelevant. I ain't gonna say he's irrelevant. You feel me? He still lost to Manny Pacquiao, who's a hell of a fighter. So he still haven't lost none of the guys at 147. So he still got some validity to him, but he got to bring his ass back and talk that shit. Miss Lori say LML. Thanks, everyone. Thurman can fight him after Ugas. Exactly. Yes, they definitely showing favorites. And let me drop this link, y'all. Jarrell Miller versus Tyron Sprung, scoring and training. So I could say Jarrell Miller ass is on suspension. How does he have a fight coming up? We're gonna leave off on a bang. Let's make sure, see if we got a troll in the building or not. Let's see if we got a troll in the building or not. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Shayna. And Miss Lori, thank you too, Queen, for always showing love. Two queens that's always showing love to me, man. Cassandra as well, Ashley as well. So Triple X, snatch that link and bring your ass in here and explain this bullshit that you're talking about. You feel me? Explain this bullshit that you're talking about. The link is dropped. Triple X. We ain't talking about no goddamn Van Diesel. We ain't talking about no Ice Cube. And we damn sure ain't talking about no porn, nigga. Omega say, Mad Chad, you still here? Mad Chad probably hit the bricks on our ass, Omega. But yeah, man, Thurman coming back, bro. Thurman, cut it out, bro. Cut it out. All the way out. He ain't coming money. I know he ain't, child. I know he ain't. A whole troll and a half. And you know what these dudes be, Omega? These be these Negroes with channels out here, bro. It be these Negroes with channels out here coming in under these false ass, weak ass names and shit, acting like they somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Acting like they somebody else. Niggas trying to come in and listen to what you talking about, kick it in your show, knowing damn well it's them. All these motherfucking troll accounts out here, dog. But yeah, man, Thurman ain't talking about shit. You know, now all of a sudden he won't smoke. He won't smoke. You know, see, money, you need to teach Bud how to call a bluff. Exactly, champ. Tank needed Calvin there. Tank went there to catch a body. It was what it was, man. But yeah, though, bro. You know, Thurman just wants some fucking clout. He wants some fucking attention to try to stay relevant in this game because the division is moving without him. The division is moving without him, bro. You got these young boys even coming up in the game that's being talked about more than Thurman right now. You know what I'm saying? These young boys coming up in the game. So he need to do something to try to come on back and put on a performance and keep your ass around and not catch an injury after every fight. He got to get on the live because he getting smacked in the chat from here on out. Exactly, Mr. De Niro. So Thurman come back. Every time he get a fight in, he get injured right afterward. Just magically appear another injury. Right now, he's at 100%, he say. You know, right now, he's at 100%. You feel me? He's at 100% right now. You know, he never felt this good in all his career, things like this and all that shit. So let's see him go fight somebody and let's see what he do. Let's see him go fight somebody and see what he do. See, I like to see people call people out from the ring. I like to see you call people out from a fucking fight instead of a fucking across motherfucking enemy line some goddamn where. But we don't know where the hell you been. You know what I'm saying? We don't know where the hell you been. Ah, nephew. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, y'all back. Turn back on. You gotta get on. Oh, you already said that. Cash off that. Salute money in chat, man. Just woke up. Damn, looks like I done missed her. Hell yeah, Cassandra. About to get ready to wrap it up, love. Appreciate you for jumping in, though. Better late than never. But yeah, man, Thurman on some bullshit. Call somebody out from the ring instead of the sideline, halfway around the world. One, you know where the fuck you at? You in the hole. You're one of them Saddam Hussein holes, nigga, talking about, oh, Earl need to fight me or vacate. People laughing at your ass. People laughing at you, wonder why Earl's been saying he don't want to give your ass a fight. Thurman lost one fight and get automatically demoted to gatekeeper. I don't think he's a gatekeeper, though. I don't think he's a gatekeeper. I think he's a hell of a fighter still. But my thing is, Make it like you gotta do more than just tell a motherfucker you want to fight, or you saying you want to fight and all this shit. You feel me? On a motherfucking treadmill and all this shit. Talking about, oh yeah, I'm back. You know, I'm healthy. You know, all you boys got to see me. Man, we in 2021. You had a chance to fight every goddamn body when you had the title. Now I know you can only fight one fight at a time, but you want to call out none of these damn names that you talking shit about right now, dog. So I ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't trying to hear that shit. You feel me at all? So we'll see what his ass do. We'll see if he really mean what he say. If you want to come back and get into the ring with somebody with some substance, right? Because I'm gonna say this, I do believe he would have fought Terrence Crawford if Bob Arum was talking about the right numbers. I'm not saying give him no goddamn $10 million now. You feel me? I'm not saying give him no $10 million now. That's pay-per-view money right there. That's pay-per-view money against Manny Pacquiao. You made 10 against Pacquiao. Bud ain't pulling in no goddamn Pacquiao numbers. We all know that shit. You got to be realistic as well. But he even told Bob Arum you don't have to give him 10 million, right? He said you don't have to give him 10 million. So when I seen that, I said, you know what? His ass a fighter. He a fighter if they got the right paper out there. But it is what it is, though. It is what it is. Bojack, what's going down? Cassandra say, I'm gonna go back and watch the show. I see y'all ripping on my boy one time. Well, I just started talking about his ass, Cassandra, because he coming back out talking about he want Ugas to fight him now before he fight Earl Spence. You know, he's saying Ugas, he want the smoke. And we know for a fact, Ugas not finna fight your ass. Ugas not finna fight him over Earl Spence. Ugas got to be a fool. Because in our reality, Keith Thurman can beat Ugas. You feel me? Like if you ask me, if Ugas and Keith Thurman was to fight, I pick Keith Thurman to win. I picked Thurman to win. So if you had the chance, like I said earlier, if you had a chance to fight Thurman or Spence, right? You had a chance to fight Thurman or Spence, knowing Spence give you your biggest payday, and you can lose to him, or you can fight Keith Thurman and lose. Which one are you choosing? You know that motherfucker choose Earl Spence 10 times out of 10. If you got sense in your head, you choosing Earl Spence. High risk, low reward, or high risk with a high reward? No. And I think Ugas getting away from Cuba, taking care of his family, I think he gonna choose high risk, high reward. I mean, I think he gonna choose high risk, high reward. You know. So Keith Thurman, see you later, champ. You still at 147? If Earl and Bud ever fight for undisputed, if those titles get relinquished after somebody become undisputed, you will have a chance to fight for a world title again, in my opinion. But I don't think you get Earl Spence or Bud at this moment. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think you get Ugas at this moment. So we'll see what happens in the future, y'all. But I'm gonna get ready and wrap it up, y'all. I appreciate y'all for riding with me. Another 3-hour show. Amaya is just talking and talking. You know, but I appreciate y'all for staying here with me, man. Cassandra said, Shayna, right. Guess y'all about to go to bed now. Yeah, because Cassandra, you'd have missed the whole show. But salute to Cassandra. Salute to my brother Omega. My baby Sheena always coming through showing love. Mac of the South, Bojack. Miss Laurie always coming through heavy showing love to me. Thank you so much, Miss Laurie. Make sure y'all go follow Miss Laurie. Follow the boxing channel, man. Follow the boxing channel. Show some love. Mr. De Niro, my brother Omega, King Floyd. Hey, Triple X, boy. Whenever you come in, you getting your ass smacked. Mr. De Niro on your ass, boy. He on your ass. Mike Moss, Nitty G. You know, my brother Tay Jones came through and brought the you know, the young gunner. You know, Brian Norman Jr. Appreciate him from jumping on, man, showing love, giving us a little, you know, quick interview and some insights on the sparring against Gervonta Davis. You know, much respect to him. You know what I'm saying? He fight March the 10th. We're going to be tuned in. We're going to be pushing for the young champ, man. You know, like I told him, bro, you black, so we pushing for you anyway, bro. Omega say, I'm up at work till 7 a.m. Oh, shit, Omega, boy, you got some time to go. You got almost 8 hours still, champ. Almost 8 hours, boy. You feel me? Uga said he been waiting on this to be champion and to fight in a unification bout. He fighting Spence hands down. Hell yeah, he ain't passing up on that money. He ain't stupid. He ain't stupid at all. Big Tony, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, bro, for coming through showing love, man. You know what I mean? Coming through showing love. Ashley, Coach, much love, Coach. Everybody, man, everybody. I appreciate y'all. They ain't gonna let me go up no further than Ashley. But I appreciate everybody, man. Peace and blessings, money in the chat. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Shayna, peace and blessings to you too, love. I want y'all to be safe out there, man. You say you keep me entertained overnight. I try, champ. I try, man. I try. I'm gonna start bringing these fighters back, y'all. Now, that interview was cool with Brian Norman. They caught me off guard. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, man. They caught me off guard. My brother BNB Boxing, man. BN Boxing. I don't know why I'm always calling you BNB, bro, but that BN Boxing be getting me, though. My brother BN Boxing. What BN stand for, BN? I know you from New Orleans. What BN stand for, bro? Boxing News Boxing? Oh, man. And I want everybody to go subscribe to my brother, Knockout Boxing 86. I don't know if my brother's still in the building. He probably left the building. If I'm not mistaken, it's Knockout Boxing 86. Oh, Brandon and Nixon Boxing News. Okay. Brandon and Nixon. Is you Brandon and somebody else Nixon? That ain't you and Coach, is it? It's 3 of us on the team. Okay. No doubt, bro. Keep grinding, though, champ. I'm Nixon. I don't know why that shit made me think of Rudolph. I don't know why that shit just popped in my head. But much love to you, man. Keep grinding, champ. Keep grinding, BN. You know, you're welcome on the panel anytime, brother. My house is your house. You feel me? Coach as well. And everybody else who show love to me, man. You feel me? But I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Money. It's the NSBC movement. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If you can't, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the video. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status found. All love to y'all, man. Y'all be safe.